For the next 100 days, I will be surviving on this survival island in hardcore Minecraft. With my goal to eventually beat the game and build a cool base, doing so will be pretty difficult with the many challenges only having an island will bring me. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks to enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here we go. Just like that. It is time for another 100 days in hardcore Minecraft, and this time around we are going to be surviving on this. This is literally everything that we have. Look at this. Let's do a little tour over here. We got some oak trees, we got some birch trees, that's pretty cool, and oh my gosh, would you look at that? Everything is gone, and it's literally just the ocean absolutely everywhere. So yeah, for the next 100 days, we are going to be on this survival island, and my goal is to survive the entire 100 days, build a cool looking house, basically just colonize and make this island look pretty, but the main goal in the end of it all is basically just to survive, beat the game, all that stuff. There aren't going to be any restrictions this time around. I know in the last 100 days I did, it was my first ever 100 days, and I did it without killing. This time around, it's literally just normal 100 days, except we are going to be on this survival island, just surviving on here the entire time. Obviously, there are like ocean monuments, there are shipwrecks, but I also have a couple mods in here, such as a village on a boat, pretty much, as well as some pillager mods to kind of bring some threats to the sea. So I guess the lore for this world is that everything was perfectly fine, and the entire world flooded, and this is the only bit of land that's left in the entire world, and villages had to flee onto giant boats, and pillager outposts had to turn into boats as well, and I'm getting a lot of input lag right now, which is really annoying, and it's making it really hard to move. Let me turn my render distance down over here. Say, there's nothing more infuriating than trying to just move, and you press W, and it takes like 3 seconds for your input to put in, and then as soon as you take your input off, it takes 3 seconds for your input to go away, and you're just moving without actually moving, and not moving when you're actually supposed to be moving. Oh, it's so frustrating. Anyway, let's just get ourselves some wood over here. I need to get myself some tools as well, and the biggest thing and hardest thing that is going to perpetually be an issue, at least to start off, is going to be food, and we can go fishing for food, but I don't really see any fish over here in any of the water, but we're gonna have to go kill some cod or whatever around us. Here, there's some cod right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, food is going to be very hard to stumble across, especially because I don't think any animals have spawned on this island, which, you know, that's not very good. I wonder if there's any structures that I can just see just right off of the shoreline. Let me look over here. Say, check over here. Probably won't be able to find any villages or any pillager fleets. Not that I'm looking to go into any pillager fleets. That would not be very good. I probably can't look very effectively into the blazing sun over here, but it's not looking like I can see anything. I see a drowned right there, but I don't want to fight a drowned. Anything over here? It's just bright. It's literally just bright. There's nothing. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find a shipwreck or something, but for now, there's absolutely nothing, so I'm not even gonna waste my time. Let's just head back to the island, mine some more trees, and get my stone tools. And unfortunately, because there's no animals here, it's going to make getting a bed and skipping the night a lot more difficult, because we either have to wait for animals to spawn, or, you know, kill spiders when they spawn in the nighttime, and the nighttime is scary. This is literally the only land in the entire world, so this is the only place mobs have eligibility to spawn. Ooh, a cow. That's cool. I want to keep you. Let's just dig a little hole over here. This isn't the greatest place for you to be. You know what? You're fine. We're not going to kill him yet. We're just going to leave the cow alive. So cool. Mobs can spawn. That's nice. Let's keep these saplings on our person. But yeah, mobs are going to be an issue. So I think our first little house over here should probably just be like an underground house. Like we can just like dig down right here or something. Get ourselves a little bunker over here to avoid any mob spawns. This is where we can get our stone as well. And potentially a strip mine too. Essentially, I don't want to get myself like a giant house over here, because I know in my first 100 days I made my first little starter house, and I kept going back to it. Like, it didn't matter that I made myself a new house. All of my stuff was already settled into my my normal starter house, which means I didn't want to move it, and that's just how I roll. If I put something down, I'm not really moving it. It doesn't matter if I build a new structure. It's pretty much staying where I first put it. My storage is, at least. So I don't want to have some super big house over here to start off, or some super big shelter. Just a hole in the ground. A hole in the ground is fine. Put some chests in here. Make it look pretty. That's all I need. You know, this is maybe where we can have our villagers go as well. If I transport villagers, if I find one of those sea villages or boat villages, whatever, they can go over here. Like, this can turn into like our starter bunker house into villager underground trading hall, which gives me a reason to actually have storage in here outside of our main house. I don't really have any plans for a main house or like a build. I just kind of wing things. That's just how I roll with pretty much everything that I do in Minecraft. I just wing it. I go wherever the wind takes me, make a pickaxe right there, make an axe right there, make a sword right there, 1, 2, 3, and I just play it by ear. I feel like that's the best way to roll. You just build whatever comes to your mind. I plan things out, kind of. The only thing I really plan is, like, finding a good seed and finding a good world to build on. It took me about 100 tries to find this island world. I was getting really unlucky with, like, ice spikes biomes or desert biomes and dark oak biomes, and even though I really like dark oak, I like oak even more so. And dark oak grass also looks incredibly ugly to build on, so. This island is where we are staying. I do really like this island. The only downside is that there's no animals, or I guess to say the least, there's no sheep, which means getting a bed, again, I already forget if I mentioned this, but getting a bed is going to be very hard. I think the play is either try and find a structure that has string, or maybe we can just, like, dig down and hopefully there's, like, a cave underneath here. There's probably a bunch of caves. I know I have a free cam mod, but I'm not going to use free cam to just, like, go X-raying. That's a little too cheat-like, even for me. But let's get ourselves some ladders. I guess, yeah, this can be like our strip mines. We can dig down just, like, right here or whatever. I'm not gonna obviously dig super far down yet. Yeah, this can be like where our strip mine is, and this is also where we can have our villagers be whenever we find them. It is getting nighttime, though. It is our first night. I need to get myself some coal, or at the very least, some charcoal. So let me go mine one of these trees right now. Cook myself up some charcoal so I can get some torches, as well as make myself some trapdoors to protect myself so no mobs go down my ladders for the sole purpose of killing me, which will 100% happen, by the way. That's just the way it works. There will be about 3 creepers that go down my ladders for the sole purpose of killing me if I don't have those trapdoors right there. And I really don't want to play those games. 1 piece of charcoal, let's go like that. Make our thing lit up over here. And cool, we've got a little shelter over here. Perfect. Protected from the nighttime, protected from the mobs. And now I kind of just have to wait for the new day, to be honest with you. I guess I can dig down. I mean, you know, I guess I can dig down. Why not, you know? If anything, I would probably just be doing this anyway. I would much rather just dig straight down and try to find a cave below my island rather than try and go find, like, a water cave and risk drowning. Water caves are pretty scary. The only good part about water caves is that there's no mobs, unless you have drown spawn in your water cave, but other than that, there's literally no mobs that spawn. But in hardcore mode with limited food, I really don't want to be taking my chances with taking drown damage, so it's best for me to just dig straight down, or I guess 2 blocks straight down. In the morning, we can get ourselves some cods, we can get some food, and we can pretty much control where we're going with a strip mine if we just make it ourselves with a mine. Oh, cool. Okay, a cave. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, well, let's put okay, cool. We can dig down, put a block right there. All right, well, that's interesting. A cave is right below our island. All right, nice. I know I don't sound very excited, but to be honest, I was kind of hoping that we would just make a strip mine. Okay. Let's not go by the creeper. Let's actually go completely opposite away from the creeper. I totally just made him... Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, I thought I just gave him a way to go up here. Oh, I did. Okay, that's exactly what I did. Hey, buddy! Don't even think about it. Uh-oh. That's a bad idea. Let's just do that real quick, please. I don't want to deal with you. How did you not die going all the way down there? Come on, dude. Anything just to not die. That's a little ridiculous. Okay. Whew. Okay, we got it. Don't even think about it. I can go on to the zombie. I don't care about the zombie. You are no creeper, Mr. Zombie. You are no creeper. All right, I'm kind of curious to see what's down here. Okay, I don't want to deal with any water. Let's just block that up right now. I'm kind of curious to see what's down here, but that is a terrible idea, so I'm not even gonna bother doing that. Daytime's almost around the corner anyway. Cool. Let's just go swimming, find ourselves some fish to kill so we can get ourselves some food. Man, the ocean is just such a deep blue. I mean, like, look at this. This is terrifying, right? Let's kill this cod real quick. That's horrifying. Look at that. It's literally just nothing but endless ocean. That's horrifying, man. I don't even want to look at that. That's, like, genuinely scary. I have a little bit of thalassophobia, which is, like, the fear of deep oceans or whatever lurks in the oceans. And that right there, that is just terrifying. I can just see a ghost leviathan just coming out and jump scaring me like I'm playing Subnautica. I don't even want to think about that. Oh my god, that is terrifying. That is so scary, dude. Let's just think about how it's nice and shiny and bright in daytime out right now, and we have ourselves 8 cod. And I need to go get some more. And I see some more right here that I'm gonna go kill right now. Holy crap, that is a lot. Let me turn my hitboxes on so it's easier to hit these guys. Let's go over here, grab these cod. Hopefully we don't accidentally stumble into, like, an ocean monument. Is that a shipwreck? No way! Wait, that's so cool. Is that actually a shipwreck? Oh my god, that's actually a shipwreck. Wait, that's awesome. Okay, I don't really have the materials on me to go into one. Let's go like this real quick. Might need to make myself some doors over here if there aren't any in there. Let's just quickly go over here. Okay, cool. Let's go back up, breathe, and then we'll make ourselves some doors when we go back down. Please get back up, thank you. I really like these shaders, but it is so hard to tell where the surface of the water is. It's so freaking hard to tell. Go like that, make myself some doors to keep myself breathing, and awesome. Some iron, I really need that. Give me that gold as well. Back into here so I can breathe. Please and thank you, please and thank you. This is also really good for spruce. I'm probably not gonna use a lot of spruce, but we can get spruce. Yay, spruce wood. Let's go down here. There's more loot in here, right? There is, okay. I will gladly take those. I will graciously take those. Curse of Binding or Curse of Vanishing? Pick your curse. I'll take Curse of Vanishing. Please and thank you. I think Curse of Binding is the worst possible enchantment of all time that I could possibly get. Yo. Okay, I guess we're not opening the chest today. Let's just break it. Huh? Okay. Well, never mind that. There's an idea of some loot, but I guess the idea is not being executed on. Yeah, right. Let's go back to the surface. That's good, though. We got some iron. We got some iron nuggets. Let's head back to the island. There's a ravine down here as well. Again, I'm not going to go into the ravine. The ravine is scary. Really not trying to accidentally drown, especially because, like I said, it's so hard to tell where the actual surface of the water is. I can just totally see myself misjudging the distance from the seafloor and the surface and dying of, like, drowning to death. Like, I can totally see that happening. Oh! What the? Okay then. Okay. Okay. All right then. Back to the island. So, I guess there was loot, and my single-player Minecraft world lagged. Isn't that awesome? I don't know how that happens. I'm gonna keep it so real. I don't know how that happens. Let's cook up our cod, get our food over here. All right, all of our iron's done. Let's make our boots and head down into the cave. Continue our little staircase over here. There's definitely going to be some iron in this cave, though, which will be nice. Oh, perfect. There's some iron right here, just waiting for us. So let's kill this creeper real quick. Let me get my axe out. The axe is just the superior weapon. It's literally just the superior weapon. I highly doubt it, but if I could find some coal in here as well, that would be nice. There's some water over here, so it's looking like... I imagine, like, most of the caves... Oh, that's nice. I imagine most of the caves are going to be water caves. A mineshaft is actually... Wait, a mineshaft is huge. Can't we can get cobwebs from a mineshaft, right? Yeah. Okay, we can get cobwebs from a mineshaft, which means we can get string, which means we can get a bed. Okay, cool. So, oh, thank God. We can sleep. I don't need to worry about phantoms ever spawning in this world. I don't need to worry about nighttime lasting literal eons. There are some diamonds. Nice. Oh my gosh, this is so clutch. That's scary. That's a cave spider spawner. I need to deal with that, like, right now. Okay, let's put our cobblestone right there. Block up some of this. And I need to deal with this cave spider spawner, like ASA now. Get out of here, please. Please let me mine your spawner. Okay, stop it. I got it. Okay, we killed it. Let's eat. I'm literally gonna die. Okay, we got it. I need to box myself in. Okay. Let's eat. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to just regenerate. I need to regenerate here. All this for some string, dude. I just need some string. Whew, we're safe. Only half a heart. It's only half a heart, guys. Only half a heart. All right, we are full HP. Let's dig out of here. Grab that spider eye. Don't even think about it. Oh yeah, that's light work. Let me mine all of this. Don't even need to worry about it. Don't even try. Oh, you're trash. Oh, get full comboed. Get literally full comboed. And there's so many diamonds for me to mine. There's so many freaking diamonds. Baby zombie. Baby zombie. Baby zombie doesn't like speedrunning. Baby zombie does not like speedrunning. Okay. Let's just go over here. Why did I do that? Oh, he's head-webbed! Oh, what a bozo! He's head-webbed! Get freaking head-webbed, noob! Okay. I think I've overstayed my welcome. I think I very much overstayed my welcome. We got some diamonds. We got some string. And that's all I need. That's all I need from this. For right now, at least. That's all I need. We can go mining for some more diamonds. Eventually, we can go exploring the rest of that mine shaft eventually, see if there's any, like, enchanted golden apples or good loot in there. But for now, let's just cut our losses, grab our string, go back up to the surface where it's currently nighttime. Okay, finally we are sleeping through the night. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Let's put our fruits of labor away. Just put it all in this chest. Just put it all in here. Who cares? Just stick it all in the chest. Who cares? I really need to get some more materials, but I can do that later. For now, I need to find that cow. I want to make sure that cow stays alive. I want to make sure we keep that cow. Keeping that cow is going to be absolutely critical for getting leather, because we need enchantments, obviously, and cows aren't very common. Cows are not a common resource. Probably animals are the rarest resource, I would say, in this entire thing. All right, go make a baby. Yippee! Baby time! Oh yeah! I need to make myself a wheat farm so we can keep that stuff pushing. All right, I've pretty much gotten about every single bit of seeds that I can get to start. Ended up mining myself some kelp so I could get some bone meal a lot easier, and using some of the flowers I got from the bone mealing to get myself even more bone meal. And we got ourselves 74 seeds, which is a good amount to start. It'll give us 21. And I will be 1 seed short. Grr, come on, really? I'll be 1 seed short? That's insane. Well, I guess it's not the end of the world. I want to make my entire farm before I end up, you know, filling everything in. I honestly just kind of need to go through some deforestation over here, clear some area, clear some space, and then I can make my giant farm. I don't want it to be, like, absolutely massive, but I do want it to be pretty sizable. So I guess we could have, like, our house over here, and then our farm could be like right over here along the house area. I don't entirely know, but I just need to clear some trees, clear some area, and get myself some space over here. Alright, the initial bits of this farm is pretty much done. I'm only just going to make it a nice and simple 2-layer. Okay, good, I didn't run out of dirt. I thought I ran out of dirt. I'm just going to make it a nice 2-layer farm over here, 5 on 5. We'll have some dispensers over here to dispense water down, which will, in turn, take all the plants. We'll have some hoppers down here to grab all of the plants and seeds, and then obviously move those with some redstone into a storage system somewhere else. I did end up making myself a little farm here as well, just to grow some food while I'm working on this. I have the little outline for how I want my house to go as well. I'm probably going to expand this further, but this is like the little outline I have. This is where the farm is going to be. And I plan on having like a basement. I plan on maybe this can be like where our villagers are, and then over here in this little nook that I just finished digging, maybe that can be where our enchantment room is. I don't entirely know, but this is the early bits of our house. It is going to take quite a long time to get this all fully fleshed out and finished, but I mean, it is looking pretty good right now. You know, now that I'm looking at this, I probably don't need to get myself like a bunch of droppers and a bunch of dispensers. I can probably use like trapdoors like right here or something, or trapdoors on this block, waterlog the trapdoors, put redstone above the trapdoors somehow, so when I click a button, the trapdoors release, the water releases, it all goes down here. I can probably put some signs on these so that way the water can't go into here. That way all of the water will flow into this little area over here. Oh, hello. I might need one of you guys. Do I care about you? Podzol, orange dye, dripstone, mushroom. I don't really need you. I do really want those leads though. Sorry, little llamas. Guys gotta do what a guy's gotta do. But yeah, there's definitely ways I can go around not having to use a bunch of materials. To be honest, I don't really want to have to use a bunch of dispensers, because dispensers, I don't want to make a bow for every single dispenser, so I can probably get around the dispensers, although I probably will have to use hoppers for everything, which, I mean, is totally fine. I don't really care about using hoppers. It is a lot of iron, but iron isn't necessarily a hard resource to get, and I guess it would be a lot simpler than trying to do, like, some weird shenanigans over here with this. Our farm over there is growing pretty well, though, and the progress on this is going pretty good. I just got the water source blocks in there, so I think it's time to go make myself a bunch of trapdoors. I'm just going to use birch trapdoors, because birch sucks. I mean, I guess I'm probably gonna have to form a relationship with birch in this playthrough, but for now, birch sucks, and nothing can ever change my mind about how much birch sucks, and I hate birch, and birch is terrible. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I guess I'll have one left over, but that's okay. This should be good, and then I should be able to place a water bucket down right there. When that goes, it goes. Perfect, and it'll go all the way down here, lead to right over there. Made myself a lever. Does this should work. This should be how redstone works. I'm not a redstone connoisseur by any means. I'm kind of terrible at redstone. Cool. That works. Awesome. All right. We can get a redstone input right above these, so let me just block on top of these, and then I guess we just need to go mining. We need to go back into that cave, get ourselves some redstone. Hopefully we can find some iron in there as well, and then I need to hurry up and make myself a strip mine as well, which, you know, that's going to be some busy work. I can worry about that later. I guess, you know, I'm still waiting for that before I go strip mining. I do have a little bit of pork chop on me. I just ended up killing those pigs. I'm not really going to bother using pigs for anything. We have cows for leather. I'm probably going to need chickens for, like, feathers and whatever. Although I probably don't even need chickens either. But pigs aren't really useful except for food, so I can just kill them right now. Let's grab our iron pickaxe, put some of this clutter away that I just don't really need. All this junk, and then it is time to go head into the mines, where I can hopefully find some coal as well. I'm really, really sick and tired of not having any coal. I know coal is probably honestly one of the hardest things to stumble across in a world like this, because it spawns so close to the surface, and there isn't really anywhere for it to spawn, and like deep slate coal is so hard to get. But if I find coal, I need to mine that entire coal vein, because I need torches really bad, and I'm sick and tired of making charcoal. I should definitely be grabbing any lapis that I see as well. I see this little drowned right there. We're just gonna ignore you real quick while I grab this lapis. Okay, never mind. You want to be an a-hole? I can be an a-hole back to you and kill you. Oh, would you look at that? You know, thank you, Mr. Drowned. You led me to some diamonds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am gonna grab this lapis first, though, because I want it. You know, it's kind of crazy that I found more diamonds in this world than I found coal. I found absolutely 0 coal in this entire world, and these are now my 7, 8, and now 9th diamonds that I'll be finding in this world. All right, I see some redstone down there. Let me grab this magma block. Having a magma block makes me a lot more confident to go into water caves as well, because I literally just have pocket air. But not every cave spawns with them, so I can't really just do this every time. I guess I could probably keep a magma block, or at least a couple magma blocks on me if I ever want to go into these water caves, because if I don't have them, it's absolutely cooked. The glowing ores definitely help a ton. I don't even have like a glow. Whoa, okay. It leads to another cave. Perfect. Good. So it's not just water. Yeah, I don't even have like a glowing ores texture pack. That's literally just my shaders. It might seem a little cheap to have like, you know, the glowing ores, but listen, the shaders look absolutely beautiful, and I'm using them, and you can't stop me. What you can do if you're enjoying the shaders and enjoying the video is like and subscribe on the video if you haven't already. Liking and subscribing goes a long way to support me. It's genuinely greatly appreciated. A lot of effort goes into these videos, and your support means the absolute world. So if you are enjoying, please be sure to like and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. You know, I almost forgot what we were actually initially even here for. I'm sitting here mining all these diamonds. I need redstone. I came down here for redstone, and I have more diamonds in my inventory than freaking redstone. I need redstone so bad, and I'm just mining all the diamonds I can see, which, I mean, isn't really a bad thing. I need diamonds as well, but I need redstone first and foremost. I wonder if diamonds are more likely to spawn in water caves. I almost never get good diamond luck, especially I don't get good diamond luck, like, just regardless, but I definitely don't get good diamond luck, especially in caves. All right, I'm gonna be done when I'm done with, like, all of my caving. Diamonds, redstone, iron, everything. I will see you guys back on the surface. Well, there was actually an exit from the cave leading all the way up to the surface, so I don't even need to go up through my mine. All right, where am I? Right over here. Wow, so we aren't even that far away. Perfect. Yeah, there was literally just an exit, like a little hole in the ground right there, leading all the way down to the ground. We got ourselves a good amount of redstone. We'll see the damages when we get back to the island and not in the middle of the water. All right, 30 diamonds, 42 lapis, and 37 redstone, as well as 8 iron. I didn't really prioritize iron, like, at all. I can worry about iron later. Iron really isn't the most important thing, because if it really just boils down to it, I could just pick up all of the stuff that I get from when all of this is grown. Main thing I need to do now is just get all of this set up, and that's gonna be a lot easier said than done, because I am absolutely abysmal at redstone. It's actually insane. I forget if I said that or not, but I'm terrible at redstone. It's actually so bad. I'm probably going to need to extend this little wall back here as well. 1 block is probably not even nearly close to enough space for all of this redstone, unless I can just put redstone on top of all the blocks and then it does whatever it wants, although I think I'm gonna need some repeaters for that, and I don't know if I have enough for that. I should have enough. 37 redstone should be enough for some repeaters. I don't even know how to craft a repeater. I'm gonna keep it so real. I really don't know. I don't know jack about redstone, to be completely honest. All right, let me place all of this redstone. Can I just, like, place all of it down? I don't think that's gonna be enough. I don't think it's gonna reach all the way over there. All right, what's that gonna do? Oh my god, it does reach all the way over there. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm missing 2. All right, but that works pretty flawlessly. If I do say so myself, I'm going to need myself 1 repeater. Go like that. They all close. Make our little repeater over here just like that. All right, all right. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Ah! Oh, come on, bro. I might just have to take the 2 blocks off of this low-key. That might be a lot easier. All right, and just like how there is no war in Ba Sing Se, there is no 2 extra blocks on the edge of this, which means I now need to make this little area thing over here, this water source. And now let's put this redstone on top of here. And the redstone, I mean, it's gonna work first try. I'm a redstone pro. We all know this. People look at Dig TV and they're like, yeah, look at him. He's an absolute redstone pro. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. They call me the Redstone Pro. Mumbo Jumbo Who. I'm up there in the talks of the GOAT. And now it is finally time to till all of this grass. And I am definitely going to give myself another stone hoe. Do want to block all of this crap up. I really dislike that open block right there. So let me just do this real quick so it can stop being annoying and open, and instead be really cool and filled. Alright, the farm is now completely done. Let me place all of these seeds right now, and our farm over here is finally fully grown as well, so we can go farm over there. And I just realized whenever I jump up onto here, I can't really just immediately jump back on. I have to like go all the way down here, jump on here, and then I can jump back onto here, which is a little inconvenient, but it is what it is. That's just the sacrifice. And then I have to go right here, mine all of this. I don't need this farm anymore. It is completely useless. Main thing I need to do now is really just get myself a lot of iron to get hoppers, and then the farm will truly be completely finished, and we don't really need to worry about food for like the rest of this entire challenge. And just like that, that is pretty much the entire farm. That is actually, it actually just is the entire farm. So now all of our wheat is growing. Actually, I had to go back for that. I was missing 1 seed by the time I planted everything. I've got the old farm all dried up over there, and the next plan of action is going to be finishing up the base of the house. So I'm gonna need all of my oak logs on my person. Now I'm not gonna build like everything. I'm literally just going to build the base of the house. We have a floor to go off of. I'm not going to do really any walls or any detailing. I literally just need a floor. So I'll make all of this into planks. I'm pretty much going to use like all of these. I don't entirely know what type of house I'm going to go for, or how I'm going to like decorate it, but obviously we're very limited by the island and whatever the island gives us. But I can definitely use some cobblestone, use some stone bricks, use some birch as well for like the roof, as well as deep slate accents. Kind of similar to my last hardcore house, but I don't want it to be super similar, which is why this is a much bigger house than my last one, and I want it to be considerably different. I can't just build the same house in these 100 days videos. That's completely boring for everybody else. And of course, I didn't have enough wood for it. I had a bunch of wood, but I needed to go for a couple more trips, and still didn't have enough. And of course, after I was done with like my 3rd trip, still didn't have enough, and still needed to get myself 1 more. But anyway, the entire base of the house is done. I made myself a nice, bright, and shiny diamond axe. And now that we have the base of the house, the next order of business I want to do is get our villagers situated. I want to go get a couple of villagers, which means we need to go find a villager trading ship, which is just among the horizons somewhere. But I need to make a room and set up a room for them so where I can put them. I feel like we can put our villagers just below ground, like just as our basement can be our villager trading hall. Over here, I can have my like enchanting room. This can be where my nether portal is as well. I do want to have a cool looking nether portal. So I suppose I should go mine all of this crap and get this all ripe and ready. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I need to get this ready for construction, and I'm gonna make myself a diamond shovel as well. Normally I wouldn't, but dude, I have so many freaking diamonds. Literally, why not? Literally, why not just make a diamond shovel after we're done with our stone one? This diamond shovel should literally last us the entire time. You know, I'm probably not going to need all of this space, but this is definitely going to be more than enough for all of our villagers. Our basement is now completely dug out, which is quite awesome if I do say so myself. That is a bit of a problem having mobs spawning, which is exactly why, oh my gosh, I need to eat. Exactly why I had some charcoal already cooking in here just waiting for me. I've got 6 sticks on me, 6 charcoal right there for 24 torches to go light up everything down here. Let me just get this creeper guy out of here. Let me get my nice shiny diamond axe real quick. Oh, okay, well, he's dead. We'll just light this up real quick, and I know you saw it, and I saw it too. Coal. I'm not gonna mine that coal until I get like fortune on my pickaxe, just so I can get the maximum amount of coal possible. By that time, probably not even gonna need coal. but still, should probably light up the surface of this as well. I don't have any torches on the surface, which is not a good thing. Like, mobs can just spawn so frequently on the island because it's literally the only land in the entire freaking world. Let's just go down here. Those are completely and utterly useless. Let's go to sleep and then let's find some villagers. Do I have a boat? I don't think I do. All right, let me just take all this dirt out of my inventory, all this crap out of my inventory. Let's keep those memo blocks just in case. You never know, I might need them. And we shall be on our way. We'll go over here. I don't think I've gone this direction quite yet. I see one of the wolves has miraculously made its way all the way out here. Just, you know, you're having a fun time. Now, the villager trading ship by no means is very OP. The loot I'm going to get there, it should be some pretty nice loot. The villagers there, it is a solid amount of villagers, I would say. I did look at the boat, so I do know what it looks like, and I do know what to look out for. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was sugarcane. There's literally no land anywhere. That's an ocean monument. We're gonna go around that. We are not going to mess with that. But anyway, I do know what to look for in the village ship, and like the loot's pretty good. The most OP things that are in the loot tables is just like a couple golden apples. I'm really only just there for the villagers, but the loot is nice as well. Oh, would you look at that? I got a little dolphin friend following me. What's good, man? Unfortunately, I can't swim with you. I am inside of a boat, but you can still hang out with us. Oh, okay. Let's freaking go, man. Okay, nice. Luckily, we do not find a pillager ship before we find a village ship. We find a village one first. And first and foremost, I'm just gonna yoink one of you guys in here real quick. Let me just separate you real quick. Let's just, you know, I'll be back for both of you. Like, you know, you guys are both gonna arrive at my area regardless. So we're just gonna put you right there, and don't mind if I do, but I'm going to loot everything that your ship has to offer. That includes all of this stuff, some golden apples, some carrots, some pork chops. I will gladly take those. Already, I've pretty much ransacked everything I possibly can for value out of this. It's getting nighttime, and I really don't like that. So I think it is time to head back, take the fruit of our labor, head back home with our villager friend, and we will be back. We will be back for more of you, and that is exactly what I was talking about. That, my friends, is a pillager fleet. There are pillager, like single pillager things and pillager fleets, and that is an example of a pillager fleet. They can also ride boats, which means they can chase after us, which I really don't like. I mean, I guess one is pretty good. We know where it is. Evokers can spawn on them, which means we can get totems. I am nowhere near prepared to go after one right now, like at all. For now, I just need to get back home, go to sleep, put my stuff away, get this villager all settled, and be right back on our way. We got quite a good amount of loot on us, plenty of barrels. I got some lecterns here as well. Grabbed myself an anvil, which I can just set down right there, an armor stand right there as well. And you know what I feel like doing is making my diamond armor. We're just gonna do that right now because I want to. I want to make my diamond armor. We're gonna put it on our armor stand so we can just like bask in the beauty of diamond armor. I'm not going to wear it until we have enchantments, but there it is in all of its beauty and all of its glory. Let me go ahead and block up all of this crap. This is where a wall is going to be, so I don't really need to worry about any of this. I suppose we can have our villagers be over here. This is where our string villagers can be. We can have our string dupers somewhere below here as well. And right here, this is honestly the perfect place to put all of our storage. So let me go grab these barrels and actually place these down just right here on this wall. I feel like that's a banger idea. Barrel. Or I guess not right there, but right there, barrel. And it doesn't need to look pretty yet, but that is a pretty cool looking storage system if I do say so myself. I can put some cobblestone in between that because I plan on this like downwards wall being cobblestone. And this is where our storage can be. I do plan on having a different colored floor over here. We'll have the cobblestone walls, so I do want to make myself a deep slate. I'm going to do deep slate bricks for the floor down here. So if this is where our villagers are going to be, this is where the cobblestone wall is going to be, is just right here on this corner. And I suppose we can start on the corner of right here, and this is where our villager can stand. I might have to take some of these barrels in order to, you know, fully fill out this side, but I can grab those barrels right here. Turn on my hitboxes real quick so I don't accidentally kill this guy. Get this guy fully boxed in, and that's where you're gonna live the rest of your life. Right there, my friend. Now, unfortunately, but I guess not so unfortunately, is he has a string trade, but I don't have any string. So, to be honest, I gotta work a little quickly here in making our string duper. I've got enough for it. I've got the iron I need as well, so let's just put that iron in there to get that cooking, because I need to make myself some tripwires. And I need to very quickly make myself a string duper. And it should just be as simple as this. I want to get to this before the day is ending. Let me do that and that, or that and that, and perfect. We have got the string duping. Awesome. So now we've got our string duper. If you're wondering what that little command was, the disarmed true, that is literally just so I can get my string duper to work. String dupers are a, like, relatively, like, it is a vanilla thing. Like, on Fabric, string dupers do work, and I just installed a mod that allows me to get string dupers, and I just realized I slept before. Okay, I locked in his trade. Okay, good, I can lock in his trade. So this guy is fully locked in as a string trader, which is perfect. But yeah, all that literally does is make it to where we can get the string duper to work on CurseForge, because I am on Forge 1.20.1 instead of Fabric or Paper 1.20.1. You have to, like, change something in your config in order to get it to work, but it is fully legitimate, so I am doing it because it's literally just pure convenience. Pure convenience. Now, unfortunately, this is on the side of where I was going to put all of my fisherman villagers, but I can put one right there, I can put one right there, I could put, you know, one right here and one right here. Just, you know, I can fit them wherever, to be honest with you. I did use up pretty much all of my deep plate, though, which kind of stinks, but I can just grab these little corner pieces right here. And now I've got myself 5 deep plate for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like that. So we'll have 5 more fisherman villagers. And now is just the long, grueling, and tedious process of getting all of the villagers. I'll make myself some item frames over here. I would like a third one, but unfortunately I don't have one, or I guess a third and fourth one, because I had to remove these because this guy was taking the barrels that were down here, those jobs. So we can have our string be over here. We'll have item frames to tell us where everything is. I can turn my hitboxes off now as well. And without further ado, I believe it is time to venture back out and get ourselves another villager. All right, let me lock this guy's trade in, and oh my gosh, dude, I hate villagers. I hate villagers so much. I've literally been at this for like actual days in game, and what's even worse is this is literally like all of the villagers that I was able to get. In a perfect world, I'd be able to fill out all of these, but like all the villagers there already have jobs, and I don't entirely know if I can even, like, if it's worth it to even go grab them. I probably should grab 2 so I can make a villager breeder, but it's gonna take a while for them to give birth to kids and then subsequently have those kids grow up and then get me some more fisherman villagers. But I guess it's worth it. Oh, I really don't want to, and it's getting nighttime again. I really don't want to, but I guess I'm gonna have to head back. Let's just take ourselves to bed, go to sleep, and then tomorrow in a new day we can head all the way back there for a, what, 4th time? Oh my gosh, and get myself a couple more villagers, and then we can get our villager breeder started. All right, little fellas, not all at once, or actually it would be much more preferred if it was all at once, but I'm gonna need another volunteer, starting with you. Please get in the boat, and it's time to head back home. Oh my gosh, wait, his job is gone. I took him away from his job. Oh my god, that's amazing. Wait, that's amazing. I can make him a fisherman villager. Oh my gosh, let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Okay, so I am going to grab all those 3 other villagers. It's going to take a couple more days, but that's perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of those villagers, get them their brand new jobs, or I guess I'm going to set this guy up with a new job, and then those other 2, those can be the 2 that start our villager breeder. So we'll have ourselves 4 string trading fisherman villagers, and then 2 villagers inside of a little hole to breed villagers for us, until we have enough for everything. I guess those first 2 villagers as well can be my, like, mending and unbreaking villagers, so I can start my lecterns. But that is perfect. Oh my gosh, I was so nervous that this guy was just going to keep his job. That's why I was so distraught and why I didn't even want to go back here. But if he loses his job, that is absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, I still need to make 3 trips, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alrighty, my friend, you're the last villager that I need. That boat is now completely cleared. I've transported literally every single villager on it back to the house. Turn my hit boxes back on to grab you. Grab these barrels. Come on. Nope, I need that boat. I really need that boat. No, don't even try. Don't even try, dude. No, I need you right here, bro. I need you right freaking here. Do not even think about leaving. I need you right here. This is exactly where you are going to live for the remainder of your days. I need you to go in there, bro. I need you to go in there, man. Okay, well, I got him in, but it's on the opposite side, but I guess I can roll with that for right now, while I worry about getting him on the correct side. And start by removing his job once more. Going like that. Remove that, why don't I? And please, for your own well-being, go over there, so I don't need to worry about you anymore. Become a fisherman, and he's 20 string. Let's freaking go. Grab myself some string before the sun goes down once more. And perfect, his trades are locked in. I just elected to move those first couple villagers over here, so those are over there. That's where our villager breeder is going to be. And then this last guy is our final, at least for right now, final fisherman trader. Go put a cap and gown onto that little guy, and just like that, we've got him all set. And we've now got 4 villagers trading string. I do apologize for all of these sudden jump cuts. I mean, normally I wouldn't be doing so many, like, giant cuts, but literally, this is just me doing busy work. I highly doubt you guys want to see me transport 6 individual villagers back and forth. That's literally, there's just no need for me to do that, like, at all. So now I need to get myself some beds for the villager breeder, feed those guys, or I suppose guy and girl, and I wonder why my shears aren't taking any damage from breaking that string. Maybe it's a bug or something, but let's grab some of this string, make myself, that's a lot of wool. Okay, I mean, I guess I do need a lot of wool. Need to get myself some wood as well, because both are required for making beds. We'll make ourselves 5 beds for right now. Never mind, we'll make ourselves 4 beds for right now. A bunch of bread, and now we can go over here, place all of these beds down, and you two, I've got some business for you. Take some bread and make some babies, please. Please and thank you. That would be very, very nice if you could do that. And while we're down here, let me get my lecterns and get my librarian villagers all set up. I want mending and I want unbreaking. But what usually ends up happening is it's going to take me about 20 years in order to actually get what I want out of these 2 villagers. I'm also going to need myself a bookshelf trade because I have, like, no leather and I have, like, no string. There's no sugarcane. I mean, there's probably some sugarcane on the island somewhere, but there's, like, no sugarcane. So, yeah, definitely going to need to get myself a bookshelf villager. I suppose I have the cows. To be honest, I got those cows. I don't really need a cow farm. I'm going to keep it so real. What do I need a cow farm for, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, unironically, what would I need a cow farm for? I guess leather, but, like, I don't really need leather outside of, like, the item frames for this. But other than that, I don't really need it for anything. All right, I can finish organizing later. Let me just put all this junk in here where I don't need to worry about it. And keep it pushing. Grab all of this string, trade all of this string, and go get ourselves some librarians. Ooh, Feather Falling 4 is pretty important. I'm not gonna lie. Feather Falling 4 is pretty freaking important. I'm gonna go for it. Ooh, unbreaking. Okay, big. Okay, so we have an unbreaking villager. There's no mending villager quite just yet. I did use this second lectern on this guy because he was feather falling for, as well as a bookshelf. Is the unbreaking guy bookshelf? The unbreaking guy is bookshelf as well, but that's fine. We do have a third little itty-bitty baby villager as well, and you, my friend, are gonna grow up to be a nice and friendly mending librarian for us. The only reason why I took Feather Falling 4 is because Feather Falling 4 is not a guaranteed enchantment by any stretch of the means. I think that's the saying, and it is pretty hard to get, and it is pretty much a need. It's one of the only, like, add-on enchantments that I absolutely need to in order to feel comfortable with just beating the game. I'm just gonna put mending, unbreaking, protection on all of my other armor, but feather falling, that's a need. If I fall, I need to be protected from height, you know? Now I kind of just need to wait for this guy to grow up, and then we can, you know, make him our mending villager, but I guess in the meantime, we can make ourselves a little enchanting room, as well as finally, you know, get some more cobblestone, deck out this bottom stuff, get these walls done in here, and get this floor looking nice. Basically, just clean it up in here a bit. But we can do that in the morning, fresh and early. I might as well just, you know, put this string away, then head straight down to go get myself some deep slate, put all of this stuff. I'm not even going to put stuff in unlabeled barrels yet. I don't have enough leather to label all of them. I'm just going to put this crap away in here, and it is time to go mining. I'm going to start all the way at the bottom to get some deep slate, and now that I think about it, I should probably go ahead and make myself a diamond pickaxe. That is probably the best idea. This iron pickaxe is about to go. These 2 stone pickaxes are going to go very, very shortly after. I'm just looking at this again. 8 diamonds? That is not actually a lot. That's a lot less than I thought. So pickaxe, let's go pickaxe, sword. I won't actually have enough diamonds for an enchanting table. That is not very good. I might just have to skip out on one of the diamond pickaxes. It's either skip out on diamond pickaxe or skip out on diamond sword, and I really don't want to skip out on diamond sword. It could also be skip out on enchanting table, but I definitely cannot skip out on enchanting table. But yeah, I need to go get myself some deep slate, I need to get myself some gravel, I need to get myself some cobblestone, and I need to get myself some andesite. You might be wondering why I need more deep slate. Well, one, that's because deep slate is a really cool ore just in general. And two, I have decided that I'm actually going to be protruding my wall on the outside by 1 extra block, so I can just have the entirety of my basement be a deep slate wall, and I really don't like the sound of that zombie. Here, come on, dude. Come on now. Let me mine my deep slate, come on! And if you're wondering why I'm a little quiet, it is because it is currently 2:42 in the morning, and I don't want to wake my mother who sleeps directly below my room. I'm gonna go mine some of this stone, and I will be back with you guys very, very shortly. Alright, I'm going to finish up this little cobblestone wall over here, and then we should be all good to get started on this. I probably still don't have enough blocks, but I have been mining for a good while. I finished up both of those stone pickaxes, finished up that iron pickaxe, and now we have a nice decent chunk into this diamond one, and this is all we have in our inventory: 1.5 stacks of gravel, a bunch of cobblestone, 5 stacks of deep slate, and a couple stacks of andesite as well. That is going to be our block palette for the end of this, or I guess the inside is going to be the deep slate, and the outside is going to be the cobblestone, andesite, and gravel. I hear a zombie villager. Where would that be? Right there. It would be right there. It would be right there, right? It would be right there. That's what I get for not sleeping and going on a mining trip, is immediately greeted by a zombie villager that I can't do anything with. I can't do anything with you. Man, I don't have weakness potions. I do have golden apples. I don't have weakness potions. I'm not going to the nether yet. You got me messed up. I do have another villager right there, so I guess one of you will be my mending villager, and the other is going to replace this poor soul, which I'm unfortunately going to have to kill. So I did all of that struggle, all of that to get that guy in there, and he turns into a freaking zombie. But, I mean, that's just confirmation as any that I really need to get this wall placed down and this base underway, because we cannot be having any more of our villagers turn into zombies. That's not a good thing. I really don't want that to be a thing. So let me just go ahead and mine all of this. I can mine in between all of these, and then we can get our wall placed down. I should be able to get rid of that. It looks really bad. It looks really bad getting rid of that, but I should be able to get rid of that. That should be all good. And now it's kind of a hard part. Let me just do this right now, make myself some deep slate bricks, because again, I want the entire floor to be deep slate bricks. So let me just do that right now. Replace those as well. I'm obviously not going to bother doing the corners. That's just going to be materials wasted. Place these bad guys down right there onto the wall, and I'm going to leave those empty because that's where my other barrels are going to go. And now it is time to get the edge of this wall done as well. Going to start from the back over here. All right, Mr. Zombie, you can burn up now. You can burn up now. I don't need you infecting another one of my villagers. You can burn up now, man. These mobs are an absolute issue, and I really don't want to lose any more villagers. Anyway, I'm just going to start with this entire wall being cobblestone, and then once I just have the wall placed down, then I'm going to worry about details. We just need to have the building first, and then we can worry about any decorations. Unfortunately, I don't have enough cobblestone to just completely finish this, but I do have andesite to replace some of this cobblestone with, so it doesn't matter at all, because by the time I need to replace this hole, I will have enough... What was that? What was that? What was that? That had to have been a zombie turning into a drowned, right? It just had to have been exactly what that was. All my villagers are fine. That had to have been what that was. Okay, I don't see him. He's gone. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't want to lose any more villagers, okay? I don't want to lose any more. Man, it is crazy how much a simple block palette can do to spice up your entire build. I'm gonna break out here, but I mean, literally, just look at this. I need to break all of this up over here to get myself some extra little bits. But this is just, like, crazy. I mean, look at how cool this is going to look once I place all of these blocks down here as well. Put those 2 gravels right there, put 2 gravels right there, and then 2 andesites right there. And let's go into free cam over here, and just look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely amazing? It doesn't look like perfect by any means, but we have a nice base of our house right here. We have a nice farm, which is actually fully grown. I could finally go harvest that to give myself some more food. But we have the base of our house. We have the base of our house floor as well. And it's only going to get better. It doesn't look super amazing right now, but again, it's only going to get better. So we'll head in here. I gotta go to sleep because it's almost nighttime. In the morning, we can go harvest our farm, and then I believe it is finally time for me to get rid of all of this and finally connect the ladder all the way to the top of the house. We'll put our trapdoors just right there once more. Excuse me, I don't need you to be going... Oh, thank you for not falling all the way in there. That wouldn't have been very good. I'm gonna need you to go right there and stay... Okay, fine. I'll wait until I get the ladder. There, you happy now? I've got the ladder. Are you gonna go back onto the ladder now? There you go. Now you look beautiful. Now you look good. Anyway, let's go down here. Let's go to sleep. I don't want any more zombies spawning. And luckily, I did have enough. I had plenty of cobblestone, plenty of andesite, plenty of gravel. Now the only worry is these deep slate bricks, which I'm probably not going to have enough, and deep slate is by far the most painful stone to mine for, so I'm really hoping that I have just enough, or at least at least just barely not enough, because my lord, the gathering process for deep slate sucks, dude. I absolutely hate it. Oh my god, am I gonna have just enough? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have just enough. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh my gosh, I literally have just enough to fully finish out the wall over here. I am going to need to go mining for some more deep slate in order to fill out the entire floor, but we do have enough for the entire wall, which is really, really nice. Actually, I gotta break that up because that's where another barrel is going to be going. And I can put some torches on here to light all of this up as well, and put some more torches on the wall right over here. It is very dark. Deep slate is such a dark material. It makes everything darker, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Need to get myself some lanterns as well, but I can worry about that later. Just as I can worry about the deep slate later, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I am sick of mining. I just got done with a giant freaking mining trip. So I think what I'm actually going to do now is harvest all of our crops over here, which have fully grown, finally. I still do not have iron by any means, but oh my gosh, this is going to be so freaking satisfying. Just look at this, look at this. Everything's fully grown, right? Everything's fully grown, and pop! It all falls down. Look at that! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Grab all of that, and we have all of our wheat and all of our seeds, which is going to get us 21, 42, and then 40, that's not correct, 48 bread. Why do I have 2 extra? I suppose I have 2 extra. I shouldn't have 2 extra. Maybe 2 weren't fully finished growing and I just didn't see it. That's fine. That's not the end of the world. I can put those inside the composter. For now, let's just replant these, and then I am going to worry about getting my mending villager. I need to get them breeding, which is unfortunately going to take a lot of my bread that we just got. So I guess we can just get started on that right now. All right, all you villagers, here you go. I've got plenty of grown-up villagers, so this should be, like, plenty of bread. I should probably get rid of this guy. I mean, it's, you know, it's some iron for me. That's pretty nice, and he can't hit me from all the way down there. You know, it would be kind of crazy if killing iron golems would elect, like, villagers to not like you. That would kind of stink. And I just realized I don't have Electron on me. Oh, come on. Alrighty, now it is time to get ourselves a mending villager already. That would have been kind of crazy if it was the first one, but of course, it isn't. Oh my god, finally! Oh my gosh, dude. 16 emeralds for mending. Thank the Lord. That took way too freaking long, dude. I've been out here for like a whole day. Oh my lord. Anyway, I left out of excitement. We finally got our our mending villager. Oh my gosh, we finally got our mending villager. That is absolutely huge. Now I need to take one of these other guys, mainly you, and I need to put you right there because you're going to be our new fisherman villager. Or is that even worth it? Should I just go for another book villager? Should I have this guy be like my protection villager, so I just have my mending, my unbreaking, my protection, and my feather falling, and all 4 of these guys are just my armor, and I don't even need to worry about an enchanting table? I can just go into the nether, get myself a cleric when I get myself a blaze rod. Unfortunately, there's no other way to get a cleric besides just going to the nether early and going through the blazes, which is very dangerous, but that way I wouldn't even need to like make an enchanting table if I just make a dude right there. But then what would I put over here underneath the farm? Like what am I putting underneath the farm here? I mean, I suppose I could put like a second layer? We can start with a second layer, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I am going to worry about now is getting our protection villager, which is going to take a while. I'm just going to be honest. That's going to take quite a long time. Oh my god. Oh my god, finally. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Thank you. Oh my god. I want to be done. Oh my god. I've never wanted to be done more than right now. I need to do something else like right now, like really bad, like right now. I realized as well while I was doing that I am going to need an enchanting room regardless. So I cannot have a second layer farm. I need an enchanting room regardless because guess what? I have tools that need to be enchanted. Whoopee! Right here, low-key would make like a perfect enchanting spot, but I don't feel like building right here, and the farm is gonna go down like right here, so it'll mess it up a little bit. The enchanting room should probably be on the inside, just somewhere inside the house. Maybe I have like, you know, a layer here, and then like a top layer like that, and that's where the enchanting room is with like a bunch of windows. I still don't exactly know what I'm gonna build for this house, but I know it's gonna be big and I know it's gonna be grand. But now I need to finish up the farm, make the farm look good, you know, connect it to the ground, make sure that that is all set, and hopefully I never need to deal with those guys again. Hopefully I'm done. I got 4 mendings from this protection villager. 4 mendings. I got a, what, 10, 12 emerald unbreaking 3 that I just said, you know what, I don't need it. I got, one of the mendings were back-to-back. I got a back-to-back mending. I hate villagers so much. All right, it's a new day. Nice, shining, bright and early. Sun's rising over there. It looks absolutely beautiful. It is time to go finish this farm. But first, I need to get myself some wood. And the plans I have for the floor, I know I initially said I was going to use deep slate, but actually, I think I'm going to try and form a symbiotic relationship with birch and use some birch logs for the floor of the basement. I want the floor pattern to be similar to what I had in the first 100 days I did, which I've referenced a bunch of times by now. So I want it to be like this sort of floor pattern where it, you know, alternates like that, and then I shave all of the logs. Because low-key, if birch is a good complementary block with darker blocks, so we'll have the deep slate walls and then the birch floor, and then we'll probably have birch with our roof as well. I might use cobblestone, I might use deep slate. I don't entirely know how I'm going to do the roof. I need to look at some inspiration photos for how I'm going to do the roof. I might even do a flat roof as well. I don't really know. I don't really have an exact plan on the house outside of what I just did. You know, maybe lay it out in like a 3-layer house with our enchanting room at the top. Other than what I did right now, I have literally not thought about what I'm going to do for the house at all. Outside of, you know, it's going to be big. Alright, I low-key forget what I was talking about. I was just sitting here just mindlessly mining trees for a little bit, thinking about how I'm going to, you know, correlate this next scene to what I just said and connect my sentences, but I completely forgot my sentences. So, you know, this is one of those transitions where the main character says, transition, and here we are. So yeah, now we're building the farm. Yippee! We're putting a bottom on the farm. Now, how on earth am I gonna make this look seamless? I need to get myself a little bit of dirt. It's really the only way I can think to make this connect. And good thing I have a ton of it. So let's grab just 3 stacks, should be enough for now. The grass will grow in due time. For now, I just need the dirt itself to be here. Save any bit of wood possible. I can grab that piece of wood. It's going to fall all the way to the sea floor, or maybe it isn't. Nope, right there. And now my favorite part about building just in general, which is terraforming. I absolutely love terraforming. It's my favorite thing to do. And that's not being sarcastic. I genuinely love terraforming. Like, I am a solid builder, but oh my lord, am I a better terraformer. I am so good at building, like, the earth. I don't know why. I was built. I was built to build the earth. I'm not going to go all the way down to the bottom of... Oh, come on, dude. Come on, man. I just put that there. Jeez, squids are so stupid. Anyway, I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom of the ocean floor because I just can't be bothered. But if you look right there, you just ignore that. Let's say I go in F1, I go like that. Whoa, you don't even see the bottom of the ocean floor. Cool, alright, cool. No one's even gonna see this part of the build anyway, so it doesn't even matter. It looks good when I look at it like this, and that's literally all that matters. I can come around here, It connects perfectly fine. I can go up here, connects perfectly fine. Should actually probably place those little bad boys right there. And just like that, the farm is looking pretty darn good. A little flat on this side, but again, no one's really gonna see that side, so it doesn't entirely matter. I'm a firm believer in, you know, you don't even need to bother building the back of your builds because no one's gonna see it. This is a single player world, and I can choose not to go behind my build. Who knows? I might build the back of it just completely in secret and then never show you just on purpose. You'll actually never know. I could be lying to you right now. You'll actually never know. Perfect. I was waiting for these birch trees to grow. I need a little bit more birch to get this floor started. I can plant more of these saplings as well. As much as I dislike birch, it's got its uses, unfortunately. I remember as a kid, I used to love birch. I don't know why. I feel like it was mainly just because it was the only other type of wood other than oak. It didn't matter that it still, like, created the same type of oak wood. Like, it still created just wood. But I just loved birch. I really don't know why. I'm probably good to put these barrels back in here. The fishermen that I get from these guys who I would say still haven't made a baby, but that's probably because I haven't made a freaking extra bed yet. So it's literally just my fault on why they haven't made any babies. All right, here's 4 more beds, y'all. Y'all can go create some more kids for me if you're so inclined. I guess they'll do that in the morning. Anyway, what was I talking about? Barrels and stuff. Yeah, so I can put these barrels back here. The extra villagers I get, they need to have like an open block, I'm pretty sure, in order to grab the job. If not, I can just put a block over these so they can't get to them. But they should be going to that one first and foremost. So I need 2 more barrels, which is not a hard thing to get at all. Boop, boop. And now it is time to go to bed, and then we can go make our floor. All right, we can start from the back here. Let me grab my shovel. Just start all the way over here. Probably just going to mine the amount of blocks that I currently have in my inventory. Hey, bro. What you doing here? How's it hanging? How'd you get there? What the heck? All right. I'm gonna kill you now, if you don't mind. Oh, you have thorns on your armor. Okay, that's a little rude. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I'm only going to mine the floor as much as I have blocks in my inventory, so I'm only going to mine 53 birch logs. And this does unfortunately mean I'm going to need to switch the floors of these guys over here, but to be honest, does it mean I'm going to switch them? Am I actually going to see those floors over there? No. So actually, I'm not going to switch them. They can keep their deep slate floors. I don't really care. I do hear a wandering trader, which, you know, I guess we can go take a look at him. Hope and pray that he's trading a spruce or dark oak sapling. Ideally spruce, because it's a lot easier to grow than dark oak. The last wandering trader was just selling birch, and, you know, we have a plethora of birch saplings at our fingertips. I would very, very, very much like spruce. Honestly, if he has spruce saplings, I'm just going to mine up all that birch and then put spruce down here. All right, where you at, bro? Where you at, homie? Dude, I cannot find this guy anywhere. I've ran around the whole island twice. Where the heck is he? Is he like down here or something? Dude, where are you? Oh, hey, bro. What the heck are you doing here, man? And you're not selling spruce. And you have no llamas, which means you have no leads. You are useless. What? Get the heck out of my, get the freak out of here. I don't want to see this again. Don't even, bro. The birch logs look pretty nice, though, which is great. I'm glad the birch logs look nice, so I'm gonna go grind some more birch logs, finish out this floor, and then I will be back. All right, this is the last one. I have been at this for a couple days now. I have got birch saplings just littered all over the entire island. Let me put that back right there. And have been mining for a couple of days. Our farm is fully grown, which, to be honest, makes sense. It better be fully grown. We have a little under a stack and a half. I know I said I'd be back as soon as the floor is done, but we are... Oh, cool, another iron golem. We are not going to have this entire floor done. Another iron golem is fantastic because I need that iron. I killed a couple over the past couple days while I've been just waiting for birch trees to grow. And now another one is here to give me some more iron. Do I almost have enough for an anvil? I should almost have enough for an anvil. We've got 23 iron now. I think I've got some more iron in there. Let me go cook up some more. Just cook up the rest of that. So 31 plus 6. Is that even remotely enough? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we actually perfectly have enough for an anvil just right now. Awesome. All right, let's get our anvil. And then I believe now with our anvil, it is time time to get our maxed out diamond armor. The only thing that worries me is XP. Oh my god, I had an anvil. When did I get that? I don't even remember getting that. Okay, I guess I just had an anvil the entire time. That anvil's on its way out, so I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I don't even remember getting that. And now I am completely out of bread, which means I really need to get that farm and harvest all that crap. But I'm going to place the rest of this birch, and then it is finally time to get our max armor. Hopefully I have enough for at least a couple max pieces. And I'm once again locked in on this, and I completely forgot my train of thought, and I completely forgot the end of my sentence. But anyway, I just hope I have enough for at least a couple armor pieces. I do only have 30 levels. I am going to need more levels. Just, you know, give me as much as I possibly can with the amount of levels that I have currently. Does anyone else hate just having memory issues like that? I know I'm definitely not the only one, but it's literally, I could just be in the middle of a sentence, and then, poof, out of nowhere, I completely forget what I was talking about, or I focus on something else just completely different from what I was previously focusing on, and I just lose everything that I was previously thinking, and I can't get it back. And it is nighttime. Okay, did not realize it was that dark. All right, let's go to sleep. But yeah, if anyone can relate to me, comment below. I would love to hear your guys' bad memory stories. That would be awesome. And while you're down there, I know I said this earlier, if you have not subscribed, please do so. A lot of effort goes into these videos, and subscribing is genuinely the best way to support me. So if you are enjoying, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 5K before the end of the year. That is my goal. So hopefully you can help me hit that. All right, I got the string duper going. I'm going to start with the chest plate for right now. Let's do, or is it cheaper to do like every armor piece like that, and then I can put it on the armor piece? It might not even like change the cost, but just like that, we have a chest plate. Let me grab my leggings as well, which I actually don't have the books for. Let me go ahead and trade for those right quick. Why don't I? And now I just need a lot of emeralds. All right, that is another piece of armor. Let me grab my helmet now. And I suppose while we wait for villagers to get themselves ready and all that jazz, I can go ahead and collect my farm, just making sure I don't miss anything again. Jeez, that is so freaking satisfying. I don't think that'll ever not be super freaking satisfying. That is just awesome. And no, I mean, it is 21, it is 42, and then once again, we are missing one. So I suppose it's literally just the fact that when I got rid of those 2 extra blocks on the end, it made it into an odd number, so we just have an odd number of wheat now, which, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just mildly annoying that it's not perfect, but it's not the end of the world. Keep these seeds as well to go make myself some more bone meal. I've got quite a bit of bone meal inside my chest. And now I've got even more. So we've got 23 bone meal in our chest. I can use that for more wood or just growing more wheat as well. Go ahead and make our bread. I can actually keep a majority of this on my person this time. And it's getting nighttime perfect. Finally, let me go sleep, and let me go actually put this string away first so it doesn't like despawn or whatever. Here, another wandering trader, or maybe those are the llamas that the previous wandering trader that I saw like had and killed. So maybe he actually did have llamas. I don't entirely know, but I'm certainly not going to go outside right now to check. I just want to get to the next day and get my armor all set, and that's probably going to happen today. These guys should reset, which should give me hopefully enough emeralds. I just want to be done. You are finally fully grown. You're finally fully grown. Awesome! I can get myself some more fisherman villagers. That is great. I wonder if I can lead villagers. Can I? That feels like illegal, I guess. Like, I probably shouldn't be able to do this. Yeah, okay, I can't. That's actually a good thing. That's actually a really good thing that I can't do that. Villagers are just really annoying. You can't blame me. They're so freaking annoying to deal with. I need to somehow separate these guys. Stay over there. Stay over there. Perfect. Okay, I've got this guy over here, and I should be able to do that. Perfect. Put you right there. Put you right there. And captured. Perfect. All right. I'm actually really surprised that worked that well. Push you back in there. And perfect. All right. He's locked in. Nice. Hard part done. Well, actually, yeah, I still need to confirm him. Put that back right there. And now we're good. Awesome. All right. You're going to live the rest of your days inside that cubicle. I hope you're happy. Don't worry, in about a couple months, that's going to be me when I graduate from college. So, I guess we got one thing in common. All right, let's go ahead and make this helmet. Hopefully this anvil doesn't break, and it's a good thing I made another one. All right, cool. Go ahead and break this bookshelf, get myself all set up, and hopefully I have enough trades left with both and all of these villagers to get myself enough emeralds for the rest of this armor. I pray. Hope and pray. Well, it's not looking like it. I've already used this guy's 2. I've used these guys 2. And I only have 51 emeralds, which is only enough for 1 Prot 4, which means I'm going to have to wait another day. I really can't wait to do that. All right, where's Prot 4? You're right here. All right, cool. All right, where's that mending guy? Where is that freaking mending guy? There he is. Finally, we have all of our enchantments done. I can put these together. I'm probably going to need some more levels, because that's going to be 7, and that's going to be 20 levels. Oh, my lord. Please give me enough. Please give me enough. Their trade should refresh today. Just please get me enough. Please, bro. Literally anything. I'll take literally anything. Just get me to 20 levels. Let's go. Exactly 20. Oh my gosh, there's no way. Please, just put on the boots. Oh my gosh, I have exactly 0 levels, but it doesn't matter. Cover me with diamonds, baby. We are looking mighty beautiful. I can finally retire this old, decrepit iron and leather armor. Oh my god, finally. I don't know what I'm going to do with 11 campfires, but we're just going to put those away. I can turn off the string duper. Shut you up, please and thank you. Put all this string away. And finally, we have our full diamond. Now I just need to worry about getting an enchanting table so I can enchant my tools, and, you know, we can make a cool enchanting room for it later, or probably for now we're just going to put our enchantment table right here. But we can make a cool room for it later. But now we just need to get our tools, and then it's time to start building the house. I'm sick and tired of only living in a basement and inside of my little bunker. It is so overdue for us to start building our freaking house. I'm gonna go mine all of these birch trees that have grown real quick, put that in my floor, and then it's time to keep... How the heck did you get there? Anyway, it's time to keep grinding villagers. It's like the villagers never stop. Alright, the floor is now done. Had a little bit over a stack of birch from that one round, so now we can shave all of this. The only long part about waiting for these trees to grow is literally just that. Like, that's the only thing that takes a while, is just waiting for the trees to grow. Mining them doesn't take any time at all. But if I don't have any bone meal, I just need to wait for them to grow. It takes absolutely ages, and it's nighttime. Okay, close the trapdoor. Let's go to sleep. And now it is finally time for us to go ahead and max out our tools. I am going to need a little bit more bookshelves for the enchanting table. I can just start setting these bad boys down right here just to give myself a little guide. I have an open block, but that's right there. It's okay. I'm gonna need an extra one right there anyway. Now I need to make myself enchanting table and diamond sword. I'm so sick of having a stone sword. Give me the diamond sword. All right, cool. Stone sword, get out of here. I don't want you anymore. We'll have 1 diamond left over. That's fine. I might be able to go mining for some more diamonds later on to go get myself a second pickaxe. But for now, I just need to get myself some obsidian, and then I need to get myself an enchanting table. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's what I get for not lighting that area up. Okay, excuse me. I'm just gonna leave this area over there. All right, enough of the shenanigans. Poison's done. That witch better not still be here. Okay. No more witch. Oh, the witch is definitely still there. Okay, come on now. Okay, yeah, please die. Please and thank you. Let me just hit you and take... Oh, come on again. Get the freak over here. Don't blow up, please. My god, this is a process if I've ever done one before. This is what I get for not lighting it up. Jesus. Okay, all right. This is all lit up. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Okay, no more mobs. Please and thank you. That would not be very good. Oh gosh, please tell me there aren't mobs down here as well. Okay, good. No, I actually put a torch in there because I'm smart. Anyway, I am going to go get this obsidian, and while I'm down here, I am just going to go get those diamonds right now, so I don't need to worry about them. So I need to get myself 6 diamonds as well. I know I said I needed just 2, but I'm actually going to get myself 6 because I need to make myself a backup pair of diamond boots so I can get myself fire protection, because that is going to be absolutely critical for the nether fortress and keeping us protected from blazes. So let me go ahead and grab these magma blocks over here and then find some diamonds in the water cave over here. There's definitely some that I missed. There were so many freaking diamonds in this cave. There are 100% diamonds that I missed, so we should have a little bit of good luck in finding some. Okay, I've been at this for about 10 to 15 minutes now, which, like, that's not even an understatement. It's actually been insane, and I've only found 5 diamonds. I just need 1 more. I think I severely underestimated how many diamonds I actually mined in this giant cave. I thought there were more. I thought I missed some, but it has been an absolute pain to try and find some more. I've just been going into room after room, trying to just search around. The glow lichen is being so freaking annoying. Every time I see it, it is literally just You've got to be kidding me, dude. Okay, bro. Anyway. Yay, we got our diamonds. Oh my gosh, I found one extra. Maybe there's some more in here as well. That would be nice. This still doesn't take away from the fact that glow lichen absolutely stinks. Oh my gosh, I hate glow lichen with a burning passion in my soul. It is so freaking annoying, dude. Oh my. And there's more. I knew I was right. Dude, I literally knew I was right. This is like the one room that I didn't check and haven't checked yet. And of course, this is where the freaking diamonds are. It's the one room that I didn't check. It's all right, though. We got them all now. That's literally all that matters. I need to head back into the old cave and find some lava. I believe there's some lava literally just by the mine shaft. So we should be able to just go there, get some obsidian, go back to the surface, go to sleep before phantoms start spawning on me. And then we've got some more work to do with the house. And I realized while I was editing the previous footage, I forgot an entire face on the farm, so I need to go actually finish connecting the farm to the ground because I just forgot an entire side, which I hope none of you guys are screaming at me in the comments below about. Listen, I know, I'm getting it right now. It's just, I forget things sometimes. I've said that already. All right, we have made it back to the cave. Thank God I left one of these magma blocks here, so I don't even need to place one and mine it again, and perfect. All right. Lava right over there, as well as a creeper. Excuse me. You know what? I don't even feel like killing you. You can just go ahead and blow up. Alright, cool beans. I'm gonna go, get some obsidian now, if you don't mind me. Seems like everything minds me, and it's really annoying. I'm gonna need some obsidian for a nether portal as well, but I am gonna wait until I get efficiency to come back down here, and I stop mining it because I want to talk in F5. Okay. I'm going to wait till I get efficiency to come back down here. I just want to get my 4 obsidian and get my enchanting table right now. I think I want to get basic tools and then go to the nether. Get myself some netherites, because I do want to raid a bastion, because I really want netherite tools at least. At least a netherite sword, netherite axe. So I want to get basic enchantments, and then we will head into the nether, because I need to get myself blaze rods before I, actually go for any crazy nether trips, because I'm definitely going to need to get myself a cleric to get bottles of enchanting in order to consistently hit level 30. It is nighttime, which means it is sleep time, and it is now enchanting table time. So let's put our obsidian there, books right there, and kaboom, we have our enchanting table, which can plop right down right there. How many emeralds do I have? I don't actually think I have any emeralds. All right, let's get the string duper on so we can get some string cooking up right quick so we can get some trades in. I have a little bit of string in here, but that's definitely not enough to finish out the enchanting table over there. Grab this 1 diamond in here. Let me make my 2nd diamond pickaxe and these diamond boots, and then we've got 2 diamonds left over just to play with. And I definitely do not have enough cobblestone to fill out this entire side, but I can start with this right now and at least get a couple layers down. Or, I guess, a layer and a half, I suppose. So, I mean, it's almost done, but, still need to go get myself more cobblestone, which is fine. We should have a good amount of string in here as well. And now we have a bunch of bookshelves as well. So we have all of our level 30 enchantments. Actually made myself or got myself an extra one, but that doesn't matter. Fire Aspect 2 on level 30. Ooh, Fire Aspect 2 on level 30 would be great, but I mainly just care about Sharpness. I'm going to keep it so real. I just care about Sharpness. There's a Sharpness 2 enchantment right there. I just want basic enchantments for now, so I am just going to go ahead and take that Sharpness 2. Looting 1 would be nice here. Looting 1 would be great, but we are not going to get it. That is quite unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. I'm going to go get myself Efficiency 2 over here, and that's pretty much all I need for now. I guess I do need the fire protection on my boots, so I can go like this. I need to make myself a grindstone. Fire protection 2 for level 11. I am just going to take that. I'm only going to put these on when I am in the blaze spawner because I want my feather falling regardless. Put that lapis back. I don't really need those slabs, but I am going to keep them regardless because you never know when I might need them. Go ahead and turn this bad boy off, grab all this string and put it away. And then I believe before we go into the nether, I want to get started on the house real quick. Just get the base of the house done. We have quite a lot of wood on our person and just in our storage. So I would like to get started on the house and just get a layout kind of just started, All right, I have come to the conclusion that I am considerably underblocked, I suppose would be the right saying for this, for starting this build. I've just kind of started placing blocks down, and I definitely do not nearly have enough for what I kind of have an idea for, like, whatsoever. I want to do, like, a little elevated platform over here with some deep slate over there, which I definitely just do not have enough deep slate for. So I need to go get some blocks, but it's getting nighttime again, so I need to go sleep. And then I need to get myself some deep slate. I need to get myself some wood. I decided to just take a chunk out of my little vault over here, or whatever, little bunker, to grab myself some cobblestone. But I need deep slate, not cobblestone. So yeah, I kind of did that for no reason, but that's okay. Alright, we've got a bunch more wood and a bunch more deep slate, which means I am now officially pretty full on blocks, and it is time to get back to building this house. I don't know how long all of this is going to last me, but hopefully a good while. I'm kind of winging it with this house design. I think I said this earlier, I don't really plan things. I kind of just, you know, wing things and just I put the blocks down, and whatever works just kind of works, you know? I do have a bad habit of repeating myself a lot, so I do apologize if I've just been repeating myself a lot just throughout this entire playthrough. I can't really help myself. I just repeat myself a lot. That's just the way it is. It's not really the end of the world, just like a little, it's just something I'm self-conscious about, to be completely honest with you. Kind of want this to be a house, and then I might have this be like our farm. Like, this is where I can put my animals at. I don't know. I'll figure it out in, like, you know, 20 minutes when I build and put some more blocks down and finish this area, or at least get this area started somewhat. I don't know. I come up with a plan, and then I come up with a different plan 2 seconds later. And now the floor is done. Let me just go ahead and shear all of this. I've got a interesting pattern on the walls over here that I'm kind of shooting for, with these staircases where I'm going to have the windows be. So this is where all the windows are going to be. A little back window right there. A 2x, of course I'm missing one. Why wouldn't I be missing one? But we have this little area right here, and, you know, I think this is a pretty good little starter house. No, I guess starter house isn't really the right word, but just, you know, small house where we're going to live. I don't want to necessarily have a giant house, you know? Like, I don't need a giant house. I'm not gonna sleep and stay in a giant house. If this somehow does well, if this video does well, I'm probably gonna 200 days, and then in that one, I can make a giant house or make a bigger house, do some island expansion. But for now, just a smaller little nice house like this is literally all I need. So I need to go get myself some doors, and I also need to get myself some glass panes because I literally don't have any. I don't have any glass. All right, let's get all of these placed down. I will have one left over, but that is perfectly fine. And how does this look from the outside? Let's get the free cam going. That looks beautiful. That looks absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, I love glass panes. And then we've got this little doorway over here, which leads to the farm, which is looking about grown again. Oh my gosh, wait, we're getting cats? Oh my gosh, we are getting cats because of the villagers below. That is freaking awesome. I want a cat really bad. I love cats. And all right, cool. We've got our little beginning bottom part little action going on here. I'm probably going to have a second floor to this. Definitely going to have a second floor to this. Let me go ahead and break all of this. I don't need it, like, at all, or at least I don't need it right there. I suppose what I can do is move all of this over by, like, 1 block. So let me, you know, place some cobblestone right there, place some andesite right there, and 1 cobblestone right there, and just put that wood right there. This way I can have the farm start from right here and have enough spots to make it look pretty seamless over here. Nice. Let me go get some dirt and get that all placed down. Well, I don't have enough to fully finish it out, but that's okay. And this is where all of our animals are going to go. I'm not going to have a second farm. This is just where all of our animals are going to go. And once this is all done, I'm going to need to build myself something new. Like, I'm going to need to have something else to build. I'm probably going to build something over here, but I don't entirely know what. I might build myself like a raft. I could do like a shipwreck or something right here, just a cool looking shipwreck. I've never built a shipwreck in my life, but, you know, just something cool over here in this corner. But for now, I'm really enjoying this. It's all looking really good. And I think it's time to take a little break from building, and it's time to go back deep into the mines and get ourselves some obsidian to immediately go building again. And I'm not going to do it yet, but I am going to build myself a pretty cool looking nether portal. But I just want to get enough obsidian to make ourselves a basic nether portal, and I want to go to the nether. All right, got all my obsidian. I can probably get a little bit more, but I'll worry about getting a little bit more later. The only thing I need to do now before I am fully ready to go into the nether is just do a little bit more preparations. I know I really want to get into the nether. I want to go so bad to just do some exploring, but I need to make sure I have everything that I have planned plan for. And the last thing I need, because I have all my armor, I've got my tools, I've got my fire protection as well. What I need to do now is get myself some totems. So it's gonna take a while. It might take a little bit, but I need to get myself and find myself some of those pillager ships that I was talking about earlier in the challenge in the playthrough in the video, and go ahead and find ourselves some evokers that I can kill, because I really badly need to get myself some totems. Firstly, though, I am going to mine up some more cobblestone so I can finish up that farm just real quick before we head out. And once we have a couple of totems, I want to get myself maybe 2 or 3 totems, then we can head over to the nether and pretty much just do everything that the nether wants us to have, or basically just everything that I can like do in the nether. Let me go ahead and connect all of this, and then we are good to go in regards to finding that pillager ship. I want to go to the original pillager ship that was at the original villager ship that I went to. I got to do the bottom of this, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. It is connected. It looks connected. I also hear mobs. I literally have torches in here. Okay, there's no mobs. I don't know where those mobs could be. Maybe some other random mini cave that's somewhere close by. Oh, that's where the mob is. It's because I didn't sleep. Get out of here, man. I've got enough food. I've got enough, you know, pretty much everything. The only thing I'm worried about is my shield. I probably should go make myself a new shield real quick. And now, with a new shield, we are fully good to go to head back to that pillager ship. I don't entirely know if there even were enough ships to have an evoker, but I'm certainly gonna hope that there is. All right, there's the villager ship, which means the pillager ship should be close by, just right there. Perfect. The only thing I don't have on myself is a projectile device, which is a little bit scary, but that's perfectly fine. I don't really need one, and I guess I can get one from a pillager that I kill. I can get a crossbow. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Is there an evoker? I do see an evoker. Okay, so there is at least one totem that I can get from this. Is there an evoker on that one? I don't believe I see one on there. I don't think so, which, you know, that's fine. Just this one with an evoker, so I guess it's the oak ones that have evokers. Let's just deal with you real quick. Get you out of here. Please drop your crossbow. Okay, okay. So them in the boats is an entire entity. Okay, all right. You guys are going to be a problem, aren't you? Oh, yeah, dude, there's like so many, and they keep spawning. This is crazy. It's not even worth it to go kill them. I'm just going to have to, like, just go onto their ship. The Vindicators are going to hurt, but that's okay. Let me just get my sword out. Stop shooting me off! Oh my god, there's so many! Holy crap. Okay, let me eat, get my saturation back, dodge the falling arrows. Oh my lord. Alright, make a run for it, make a run for it. Come on! Oh my god! There's so many! Holy crap, okay, I need to go back into the water. Oh my gosh, holy crap, these are so freaking dangerous, dude. Alright, back up. Get you. Give me your totem, give me your totem, give me your totem. Okay, okay, we got the totem. Let's go in there! Holy crap. A crossbow! Oh my gosh, a crossbow! A crossbow, a crossbow, a crossbow, a crossbow. Holy crap, that's huge. I can shoot you just like that. I don't have arrows, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Come on. Don't even try to escape, dude. Don't even try it. Okay, I killed them, and now I'm in here. Oh my god, look at that loot. Diamonds? Let's freaking go. And bottles of enchanting. I need that gold as well, and the lapis. Holy crap, that's huge. That's such good loot. Should probably head down here and get some more loot. That's where they are. That's where the angry Vindicators went. Ooh, there's probably good loot in here. Oh, my game's lagging again. No, my game's lagging. Okay, well, I'm back here now, and none of that progress saved. All right, cool. Awesome. Isn't that awesome? Hopefully it doesn't lag back anymore. I really don't know why it does that. This is just a single-player Minecraft. I don't know why it's lagging. All right, let's grab this loot again, and the loot's gone. All right, cool. So we just lost all that loot because the game didn't save any of the data. Except for the bad stuff. It saved all the bad stuff, so that's nice. It's not like we really needed that loot. We have everything. Okay. Okay, I understand. I understand what you mean. Dude, I'm gonna run out of food. It's like actually an issue. I'm gonna run out of food. I didn't grab this. Alright, I think I figured out the problem. It's this loot chest, because I just did that, and now I've lagged again. So I can't grab that loot chest. I don't know if I can grab these loot chests, but, yeah, I just lagged again. Oh, come on. Like, what? It's got to be a mod issue. It's probably just a mod issue. At least we can still get our totems, though. So I'm just going to get my totems. I'm not even going to care about the loot. I'm just going to get my totems, kill the evokers, and then we will head back to the island. All right, third time's the charm. Let's do this. Let me eat that. Let me put my fish back in my hot bar. Get shot by a bunch of pillagers, and kill you real quick. All right, cool. That's really all I needed to do, and I'm getting battered around like a freaking... I don't even know what I'm getting. I'm just getting battered around. I don't even care about you guys. Dude, these Vexes need to chill. These Vexes need to chill. These Vexes need to chill, and they need to chill right now. They need to chill right now. They need to chill right now. Oh my god, dude, these little demons. These little demons are so freaking annoying. I wish I had, like, ender pearls or something to get myself over there, although I do have some cobblestone to block myself over there, which is exactly what I'm going to do. All right, where's the evoker? There he is. Come here. Give me your totem. All right, we got 2 totems on ourselves now. Let me just run all the way back over here. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's another evoker. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me and let's go. Give it to me and let's go. Come on. Go below. 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 Okay, 3 hearts. 3 hearts. 3 hearts. Okay, 3 hearts. 3 hearts. Where's my boat? Where's my boat? Where's my boat? Hey guys, how's it going? I can't seem to find my boat. Okay, back underwater. All right, they're literally just shooting each other. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a run for it. Up here. Let me up. Please let me up. Please let me up. Please let me up. Oh my god, I'm up. Uh-oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. The totem's gonna pop. I'm totally gonna pop. How have I not popped yet? How have I not popped yet? Oh my god, how did I not pop? Oh, eat the bread, eat the bread, eat the bread, eat the bread. Oh my god. Oh my god, how did I not pop? How did I not pop? How did I not pop? Oh my god, how did I not pop? Okay. Emergency. Let me just grab these. Let me just, put that right back there. Make a crafting table. Make myself a boat. And let me get the freak out of here, please. Please freaking die, dude. Oh my goodness. I have never wanted to get back home more than I am right now. It's been like... God dang, dude. Oh my gosh. Island, sweet island. Please get me home, man. I never... ever want to do that again. That was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. I almost died like 3 freaking times. And my game crashed 3 freaking times, dude. That was insane. Now, before it gets too dark out and before a bunch of mobs start spawning, please let me get inside and go to sleep. Oh my lord, dude. That was just abysmal. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting it to be so bad of an experience. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting it to be such a bad experience. Anyway, I'm completely out of food. Like completely. My body is filled to the brim with arrows. My new shield is already almost just completely broken. But we have 3 totems of undying, which should last us the entire playthrough. Man, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath from fighting pillagers. That was hectic. Oh my gosh, okay, I need this farm to just grow already. Give me my bone meal. If we somehow go through 3 totems in this 100 days, I didn't deserve to survive it anyway. All right, is that everything? I think that is everything, and this will give us an even amount of extra wheat as well, which means we'll have 6 extra, so pop that, and we should be all good with our wheat and our farm. Awesome. To be honest with you, those pillagers are probably more dangerous than the nether. I'm gonna keep it so real. I really wasn't expecting it to be that absolutely hectic. That is worse than any raid, any one raid I've ever done, any trial chamber, anything. That's probably one of the most difficult things I've done in this entire game. I'm just gonna keep it so real. I don't think I've ever been that close to dying so many times. Literally getting out on 1 heart. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely hectic. Give me this extra wheat, please, and thank you. I need to make myself some bread. Then it's time to go make ourselves another portal. I'm ready to go to the nether, man. I'm so ready to go to the nether. Now, before I go making some giant freaking portal, which I do plan on doing, I do want to make myself a cool looking portal. I'm probably going to have that like over here somewhere. I'll probably just like do it right over here. I need to just make myself a basic nether portal to start because I don't want to build a giant nether portal and then go into it. And then like, you know, I don't like the spawn. I don't like the location. Then again, I don't really have much of a choice. It's pretty much going to go here and it's going to stay here. But I just want to go to the nether before I worry about building a cool looking nether portal. So let me just clear out this area, wait for these leaves to despawn. I don't really need all this wood, but it's certainly going to be useful. And then after we're done with the nether, I want to just like get all of my rods, get some upgrade templates because I'm probably going to go for netherite. I don't entirely know. It depends on what bastion we see. If it's like a nice and easy bastion, I'm going to go for it. If it's not, I am just not even going to bother with it and we're going to skip netherite. Then after that, I'm going to set up a cleric and get my max tools and then we'll kind of go from there. But let me empty my inventory a little bit here because it's still very full, and I need those leaves to decay, so let me just get rid of this. Let me go ahead and enchant this other pickaxe as well, just so I can get myself another one. Ooh, efficiency 3 for 17 levels. I'm gonna take that. Let me just, like, do some trades real quick and get that enchantment. All right, perfect. We have our 17 levels. I had to take all my armor off because it was freaking mending my armor. I don't need the mending yet, okay? I want the efficiency 3 pickaxe before I worry about mending my armor. My armor is fine. It's not going to be breaking anytime soon. I am going to go ahead and hang this ominous banner as well, just because I am simply proud of what we were able to accomplish with those pillager ships. We can put it up right there. These trees should be all decayed now, or at least, yeah, they are all decayed. Perfect. So we can just place down this obsidian and be good to go to the nether. I don't really need any of this crap in my inventory, but I might as well just keep it anyways. Okay, let's just start. Let's just go. I made myself some flint and steel already as well. All right, let's go. The nether is terrifying, but alas, it has to be terrifying. That's the entire point of the nether. Let's just go. Okay. It's now or never. All right. Oh my god, a good spawn. Okay. I'll actually take this. I'll actually very much take this. I will gladly take this. This is actually a pretty good spawn. I'll take this. I've had nether spawns like this before, and it's safe, you know? It's not floating over a lava pool. I will definitely take this. Gonna go ahead and grab all of this stuff around here as well. I don't really need the quartz, but I definitely do need the gold. I grabbed the quartz mainly just so I could mend my armor. And now I need to just find somewhere to go. Here, let me just grab some netherrack. I'm gonna need some netherrack regardless. There might be something down there, or is that where I was? Let me go see what's going on down there. I need to find myself somewhere to go, and this is really the only place that I actually see some signs of potential life over here, because it's a dead end. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna pick a side and mine on it. Let me make myself like a little bridge over here, and we can just mine on this side. Oh, cool. Okay, I was gonna make my bridge. Okay, I wasn't expecting there to... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Pillager. Oh, not Pillager. Oh my gosh. Not Pillager. Piglin. Mr. Piglin. I forgot the Piglins aren't gonna like me. Okay, that's not very good, actually. I should definitely worry about that. That's definitely something I should worry about. Okay, let me go mine some gold, and then we're gonna head back into the overworld to make ourselves some gold armor, because I don't have a crafting table on me. Yep, and it's nighttime. Cool. All right. Okay. Why is time passing? Literally, why is time passing? All right, give me that. I'm gonna make myself some gold boots, so I'll have 3 pairs of boots on me. Okay, I'll have 3 pairs of boots. I'll just keep that on me, because why not? Give me those. Why not as well? Just literally, why not? I'm definitely going to need them. I don't really have anything to clutch with, so I guess I'm gonna clutch with my totem of undying if I ever fall from somewhere. I can just hold my totem and be fine. Usually, I'll put like a hay bale or something in there to clutch with, but I literally don't have anything to clutch with. All right, let's put our golden boots on, so the piglins don't get mad at me. And let's go. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm wearing gold, dude. I'm wearing gold! Why are you mad at me? Oh my gosh, why are you literally mad at me? I'm wearing gold. I'm literally wearing gold. Okay, are you guys mad at me? Are you guys chill? Okay, you guys are chill. Good. I don't know if I should go into the Basalt Delta. I really strongly dislike the Basalt Delta, just in general. It's a terrible, terrible biome. But I do suppose this Basalt Delta is really the only place that's actually open, so I guess we don't really have much of a choice other than to explore it over here. I see more warp forest over there. Okay, thank the Lord. I don't need to be involved with the Basalt Delta any longer than I need to be. All right, safety, sweet safety, to the warp forest. Oh my Lord, this is so much better. So much better. I unfortunately don't see any bastions, which does kind of suck that there's no bastions. But to be honest, I don't really need netherite. I don't really need it. I'm not gonna sit here and be upset that I can't get netherite. Okay, this is a dead end over here. Is there anything over here that I haven't explored yet? Okay, there's more over here that I haven't explored yet. All right, some more open nether. That is good. Unfortunately, the warp forest is looking like it's ended, but that's perfectly fine. I'm really hoping when we find a nether fortress that's not in a soul sand valley. Soul Sand Valley nether fortresses are terrible, so I'm not even going to go into that Soul Sand Valley. That's what made me think of it, is that thing right there. I'm not even going to go into it. I hate the Soul Sand Valley. It is terrible for nether fortresses. I still don't see anything besides just new chunks loading in. Should I go back into the warp forest? That might be the play, going back into the warp forest. And I really hope that the nether fortress is in the warp forest. I don't know. There's Basalt Delta over there in Soul Sand Valley, and there's nice and safe warp forest over here. Although there is a ghast over here that's being weirdly friendly to me. Hello, Mr. Gast. How are you today? I wonder why he's not shooting at me, but, I mean, thank you for being nice. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Yep, there you go. Get out of here. Yep, okay. Yep, you lost your chance. You lost your chance. You're gonna be an a-hole to me. I'm gonna be an a-hole right back. Don't even freaking try, bro. Okay, yeah, this literally just like dead ends everywhere. Where is this freaking nether fortress? I'm just gonna start digging. I give up. I'm just gonna start digging. I really don't want to go into the dangerous biomes. I'm just gonna start digging. All right, we have busted through the mountain. Let me go ahead. I'll take all the basalt I got and just start building out here. I really don't like hovering over lava. All right. Anything over here? Anything? Okay, thank God. Thank God. You know what? I'll take it. It's in the Basalt Delta. It's better than the Soul Sand Valley. Really don't want lava to come on me. Is that... Okay, good. Nether brick. Okay, perfect. Hello, Mr. Wither Skeleton. I do not have any blaze. Where you at? Blaze spawner! Oh my gosh. Just lock it up. Lock it up. Don't even want to deal with them. Ow, 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 ow. All right, cool. We got our 6. To be honest, I'm probably going to get an 8th just so I can get 16 Eyes of Ender. I am honestly terribly unlucky with my, like, eyes, so I really don't feel like playing around, and I really don't want to run out and have to just, like, go get some more eyes. Because I can totally see that happening. So I'm going to get an 8th Blaze Rod, and then we will be on our way back. All right, 8th, I'm just going to kill you because why not? You didn't even drop a 9th. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm not going to make a Blaze Farm. Actually, you never know. I am going to leave that one right there. Because if you guys like this video up, and if you haven't liked and you haven't subscribed yet, you totally should right now, as well as hype the video, because that's a new YouTube feature that I keep forgetting to mention in my call to actions. But anyway, if you guys like this video a lot, I might do a 200 days on it. This is a lot more likely to have a 200 days than the no killing, mainly because I like this a lot more than the no killing. I like being able to kill things. But yeah, if you like, oh shoot, okay, that's my fault, But anyway, if you guys like this, I'll probably do a 200 days, and I might end up making and needing a blaze spawner and blaze farm, so I'm not going to break that very conveniently placed blaze spawner, and I will very graciously take that very conveniently dropped ender pearl. All right, thank you very much. You know, I did not end up needing that fire resistance. I didn't even use it. I forgot to put the fire protection boots on when I went to go fight those blazes. I didn't even bother. Whoop-de-doo, and it's daytime. Nice, perfect. I'm actually very surprised that it's not nighttime by the time I got out here again. I guess it's been a couple days. All right, the spoils of the Nether have been completed, and I have absolutely no storage. So I need to put some stuff. I need to just put some stuff in chests already. Okay. And now, before we set up our nether portal and make our nether portal look really cool, I need to get myself a cleric, which is going to require me to get some dirt so I can separate all of these villagers. You're going to be my cleric. How about that? I just realized as well I'm going to need one of those blaze rods for just the cleric itself to get the brewing stand. So it's actually a good thing that I got 8, because I'll actually just have to deal with 14 Eyes of Ender anyway, because I need to use this 8th blaze rod to get myself the brewing stand. So let me just make that real quick, and then I can grab myself this stuff, because I am going to need it. I certainly hope you don't mind spending the rest of your days as a cleric, because, you don't really have much of a choice, my friend. Okay, get over there. Get over there and stay over there, okay? You hear me? Stop it. Stop trying to escape. Stop trying to escape. Stop trying to escape. Get back over there and stay over there, okay? Are we understood? Are we on the same page? I'll take that as a yes. Are you gonna get your job? What's going on there? What's going on there, friend? You don't want to be a cleric, huh? Is that what I understand? I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime over here. Maybe it's too late. It's probably nighttime, or at least close to it. Oh, yeah, it's like raining and stuff. Yeah, and it's getting close to nighttime. Okay, yeah, that's exactly why he's not picking a job. Oh, never mind. I'm incorrect. I guess he's just camera shy. All right, cool. Let me get this guy all set up, grab these emeralds that I've got right over here, and get trading with this dude. Just like that, we should be good. He's got ender pearls now, and now I just need bottles of enchanting, my friend, and I don't have the emeralds for it. Okay, perfect. Nice. We have another friend. Excuse me. You wanna... How... So, like, he goes all the way down there, and he's just climbing this ladder. Bro. Do you mind? Don't hit me. Get the freak out of here, dude. Get the freak out of here. Okay, all right, come on, dude. Alright, let's get the string duper on and get all of these villagers set up. Alright, finally, got this guy in. Oh my gosh, you would not believe how freaking long that took. Villagers are such a pain, man. I don't understand why villagers are such a complicated species of Minecraft creature, but oh my lord, they're so freaking annoying and complicated. But it's fine. We don't need to worry about them pretty much anymore. I've got all of these guys fully locked in. I've got too much just random crap in my inventory. I just need emeralds for you so I can get ender pearls and you can get me XP bottles. That's really all I need. Hey, there we go. Just like that, we have ourselves bottles of enchanting. Let's freaking go. Let me go ahead and get all of the ender pearls I need. I need 6 more, so that is everything right there. I'll go put those back in my chest over here. Boom, 14 ender pearls. I'm probably going to need a couple more as well, or I'm probably going to make myself a couple more or buy myself a couple more. I don't need them right now, but it is just good to have ender pearls regardless. Just have infinite ender pearl trades. It's just a good thing. And now the goal is just sit here, grind villagers, get a bunch of trades, get a bunch of XP bottles, and get myself to level 30. That's literally all I'm going to be doing for the next, okay, I don't really know why I thought this would take, a couple days. I, got this done, immediately. It's only been, it's only been, 2 days. We have our tools maxed out. I just need, well, not really maxed out. My diamond sword is kind of lacking in a lot of departments, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna slap Unbreaking 3 and Mending on it and call it a day. I certainly have enough emeralds to do that, so let me just, get myself a book over here and get myself a couple more books as well. I also found out that I don't need to sit here and shear the string every time I use it. I can just turn this off and then immediately turn it back on. I don't know if that's because of my mod that makes the string duper work, or if that's a normal thing. Normally I'm pretty sure you have to hit the button every time, but I guess I don't, because I guess I have a special string duper. All right, I should have enough now. I should have enough. No need to worry. I should have enough now. Cool. I am gonna grab just those just so I can get myself an extra level as well. And just while I'm here, let me go ahead. 5 emeralds! You are a scammer, bro. Okay, fine. I will keep the string duper going. Oh my lord. Anyway, Unbreaking, Mending, stick it on the sword. Cool. Boom. Sword done. Unbreaking. Mending. Stick it on the pickaxe. Cool. Pickaxe done. Pickaxe. Mending. Cool. Pickaxe done. Axe. Mending. Cool. Axe done. Helmet. Aqua Affinity. 9 levels. Frick. I thought I would have enough levels. Dang it. Helmet. Aqua Affinity. Boom. Max helmet. Alright. We are good now. We are fully maxed. And now I can get this stuff mended up. Full HP. Or full durability, I suppose. And then we can finally start working on our cool looking nether portal, which I have wanted to build for quite a long time. Alright. That should be enough. Give me the XP. Give me the XP, bro. Excuse me? I did not just do all that trading and you didn't give me XP. Give me the XP. Okay, okay, cool. Just give it all to me. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Let me turn this bad boy off. I don't need that on anymore. It may not be a lot, but I that's enough. That's enough durability for my tools. That's plenty. Put all that string away. And now let us start this nether portal. Never mind. Let's go to sleep and then we can go start the nether portal. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and break all of this. It's going to be a lot faster now that I have efficiency, and then we can get our nether portal built. And just while I've been editing and doing my recordings and all that jazz, I have gotten a lot more build ideas, which I honestly am really freaking excited for. I plan on having right here to be where our cool nether portal is going to be, and then right over here, I want to have a lighthouse. We have infinite string, which means we have infinite wool, which means the only thing that's really I'm gonna struggle with is getting red wool. But I mean, if I can find a wandering trader and get lucky and he has a rose trade, or I can kill enough iron golems and get enough red dye, I should be able to have enough red wool. I'm not really too worried about that. So I can have a lighthouse over there, cool nether portal over here. I want to have cool pathways going from all the way over here. I'm gonna have my cows and all that jazz be the animal farm over here, which is what I've stated. And then the second floor of this, I want it to go over here and then go above the farm. So I still want there to be house over here, but it's gonna be house, 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 and then there is the first floor over here, instead of having house, is going to be farm. A little bit complicated, but that's how I'm gonna have it. Over here is where I'm gonna have my little that's where I'm gonna have my little jetty and then shipwreck, and then I want to have a cool little fountain right here as a front and centerpiece as well, just to fully enclose the fact that this island is really cute and really cozy. I kind of want to go for the abandoned portal look. That's kind of just the abandoned portal is honestly one of the most perfect structures, simply because it just looks really cool. It doesn't really matter what you do with it, it's gonna gonna look really freaking cool. But I am kind of running out of space here, and like this is not. I'm running out of islands to kind of build with over here, which that's not very good. But then I tell myself, who is actually gonna see this? You know, the angle that I'm going to be looking at this build with, and the angle that I'm going to be just, you know, taking all of my pictures with and sharing on the internet and using for the thumbnail probably, is going to be this angle right over here. So it's gonna be like zoomed in right here, and this is where the entire build is. So like, you're not gonna see over there. You're not gonna know that this isn't actually part of the island. You're just gonna see a cool looking portal. So you know what? We're gonna do the exact same thing that we're doing with the behind of our base, and not build it. I should probably get myself some more obsidian. I feel like this is gonna be like really thin, and I really don't want it to be like super duper thin. I want it to be like a thick nether portal, you know, with like a lot of obsidian just like chunking around it, you know. I'm definitely gonna need some more obsidian. Okay, let's go get some more obsidian. All right, well, this has taken considerably longer than I previously thought. I got myself a stack of obsidian, and I actually found some diamonds. There were some diamonds below all of this lava, which was pretty freaking cool. But we have a stack of obsidian. A stack of obsidian better be enough. If a stack of obsidian isn't enough for like all of my obsidian needs for this build, there's a problem. I kind of just started mining and I got to 16 and I was like, okay, I probably need 32, and then I'm like, oh, I probably need 64. So 64 is probably enough. All right, the rain should be clearing up. It's a brand new day and it is time to finish this nether portal. Now, before I even start building anything, I am going to relight this bad boy over here. And oh my gosh, wait, oh cool, rainbow, yippee. Let me go through this thing again. It should just take us back to our original portal. This should be like the same exact coordinates. All right, cool, I'm correct. I don't really need to worry about the nether. I don't need to go back in here at all, but having it line up is still important. It's still very important. So now I suppose all I need to do is just, okay, all right, nice, cool. I can tell we're already off to a good start. Isn't that beautiful? I just need to place some obsidian and make this thing look cool. I would really like to get some like crying obsidian. I feel like that would be really cool, but unfortunately it's uncraftable, and I can't find abandoned portals anywhere, but I might have to go trade with some piglins real quick. That's really the only way to get crying obsidian. All right, homie, be a bro and hook me up. Can we just make this easy? I have 3 gold. Can you just make it easy and give me some crying obsidian right off the bat? No, no, and no. Cool. So double blackstone and spectral arrows. Nice. That's completely useless. I don't need those. All right, he's done trading. Second time's the charm. Let's... Okay, 3. That's really not a lot, but I guess it's good for right now. If I need any more, I will just come back in. All right, I need to be very wise on where I'm putting these crying obsidians, so let's just start right here. This little corner piece right here is calling to me. Right there, and right there on that corner as well. Cool. All right, nice. A little bit of crying obsidian to give us a little bit more decoration for our nether portal. Now I need to just break some of this netherrack and replace it with magma blocks, get some lava in here as well. And with that, I think we should be just about done. I really don't know what else I could put here. Maybe some like extra bits of soul sand that I could light on fire for like the soul fire, as well as having the normal fire. I mean, like, I really don't know what else I could, you know, decorate about this thing. So I believe our nether portal is finished. I'm gonna call it finished, and I'm also gonna mine these trees out of here because they're just really in the way. Like, get out of the way, please. Especially you. Golly, dude, I hate these big freaking trees. All right, I don't even feel like mining the rest of this. I'm just gonna light it on fire. I don't care. I hate these big trees so much. Go away, please. Just freaking go away, man. You're just a big eyesore. It's just a big freaking eyesore. Now the plan is pretty much just finish up the house, or at least the first floor. I need to get some grass for this floor over here. Get all of this grass placed so it can start growing, because I am gonna need some sheep. Actually, wait, no, I don't need sheep. I just remembered, I don't need sheep. I have infinite freaking wool with my string duper. I forgot about that. And now I can finally get this entire farm just ready to be finished, and then we can get working on the second floor of the house, which I'm really excited for. I am so excited to get started on this second floor of the house. Got a really freaking cool idea, and I cannot wait to execute on it. So let's just start by putting these pillars up over here. I remember I explained it a little bit, but it is a lot easier to see it once it's just, you know, visualized, once I actually get done building what I was thinking about doing. Should I use a different wood for this? Let me try using some like birch and then strip those birch logs. Let me do that. And then strip those guys. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. All right, and now let's just do that everywhere. Just like that. All right, let's go ahead and get these fences placed as well. And now we are ready to go move over some cows. Perfect. Bring these guys all in here, and just like that, one big Happy cow family. Let's go breed some more cows. Perfect. All right. That's probably all the cows that I'm going to need for this farm. I can go ahead and throw all of these seeds out as well. I know I technically could make some more bone meal with it, but I just don't really care. Let's just throw them out and get started and finish up this house. Not really get started. We've already gotten started, but finish up, make the second floor of this house, and then we can start decorating it. And I know I've been going a little fast. I've been kind of conscious of like how long my days have been and how long this video is already getting. So I'm trying to go a little bit faster here near, like, we're winding down and getting to the end. I really don't want this to drag on for like 3.5 hours, but I mean, if you guys want these to be longer, comment down below. I really don't know. I think the sweet spot is around like 2.5 hours. That's like where it's long enough to where you can kind of just put it on in the background and do something else, but still digestible enough to potentially watch it in one sitting. But when it gets to be like super duper long, where it's literally like 3.5 hours, that is such a long video. It's almost going to take you like 3 or 4 attempts to just watch the entire video. You're just watching it here, a little bit here, a little bit there. It takes a while. But I mean, if you guys want longer videos, just let me know, because I really don't mind making them longer. This video is probably going to end out around 3-ish hours, maybe a little bit longer. But like I said, I am trying to accelerate the ending here a little bit with a little bit less yap and a little bit more just cuts to get to work. But who knows, maybe you've been enjoying all of the length and all of like the yap and stuff like that, and you're, you know, maybe all the cuts and stuff isn't something you will enjoy. So literally, I don't entirely know unless you comment below and let me know. But anyway, let us continue with the house by making this second floor. Oh, shut up, for goodness sake. Hey guys, I had to cut off my own sentences because I was still rambling on and decided halfway through, I'm just gonna do a voiceover. Voiceovers are cool because, you know, I always get the timings wrong on how slow or fast I need to speak, so yeah. Work on the house went pretty good, just kind of weighing it, you know, trying to make it all cohesive. Really like the cobblestone patterns I had going on and cannot wait to get this whole thing finished. This took quite a few days, which is good because I wanted this section of the video to be shorter. Anywho, this is VoiceOver Dig TV signing out. Now you and you over here. Perfect. All of our windows are done. Nice. Now we just need to slap a roof on this and we are good to go. I don't know what kind of roof I want. I don't want to do some like basic roof. I'm probably gonna look at some roof designs before I worry about slapping a roof onto this thing. For now, I kind of just need to light it up in here so no mobs can spawn up here and no creepers can explode it. And it is nice. It is so nice being able to just walk freely out here. That is so freaking awesome. Now that pretty much the house is almost done, we're gonna take a little bit of a break from working on the house and work on a different project that I've got in mind, which is the communal fountain. I forget if I talked about this or not, but I want there to be like pathways and stuff. You're really annoying me. I want there to be, I don't even want your chicken. I want there to be like pathways and stuff all around the island, but I want there to be like a fountain right in the middle over here that can kind of serve as a centerpiece towards the entire island. So I need to flatten out some of this area over here. So I guess I'm wasting some of those materials over there because I'm just immediately covering it up. Or I guess not immediately covering up. It's been like 30, 40 days or something. I might build like a statue, but to be honest, I'm probably just not even going to worry about that. Let me fill up this as well because I don't want any more animals falling into this hole. I might need a little bit more room, a little bit more like room extended over here. It's going to make this part look a little tight though, unfortunately. It's going to create some tension, but it's not really the end of the world. As long as it looks passable and all right, that's really all that matters. And I've got plenty of cobblestone to build this. I've built plenty of fountains before, so I'm quite the fountain connoisseur on how to build them. I also can't seem to stay on a block. Probably going to be a lot bigger than this, but for now, that's just what we will build. Let me fill in those. Let me go to sleep as well, and I will be back as soon as I have some good progress on the fountain. All right, cool, perfect. All right, that just brings everything to a nice and satisfying, even amount. I don't have any extra stairs. That is great. I have elected to stop using cobblestone. I'm going to be using stone bricks from here on out. I feel like stone bricks is just superior, and I feel like it just kind of works better for the fountain design that I have. I do need a lot more space than I previously thought, though, involving the fountain and how the heck I'm going to even get past it. We have our fountain right here. I really do just need a lot more space on this side of the island over here. I need this. This is going to look like just like a flat little drop-off over here, and I can't really do much to prevent it from looking like that. And add a little bit more dirt on this side, which in turn will allow me to add a little bit more dirt on this side, but I just need to get myself some more dirt. Do I have any in my chest? That's a big thing. I do not. I have a lot of grass, but I do not have any dirt. That is quite unfortunate. All right, let me go get some more dirt. I can just go ahead and hollow out this little hill over here where I'm growing my trees on, and this should hopefully be enough dirt to last me the remainder of the playthrough. I don't really need a lot of dirt just in general. I just need enough, and then I don't really need to use any more of it. All right, I made this terrain just about as naturally looking as possible. I don't really think it's going to get much more natural looking than that without being a little bit too awkward. Probably going to need to get myself a little bit more stone bricks, but I should be able to get this just about done. Just like that, and now I just need water. So I think it's literally just, I place one water on top of this thing, and it doesn't fully fill it out. So let me go like that and then break those, and I just need to do that on every side. And cool, that is our fountain fully complete. I really like this fountain design. I really like the way it looks. I think I'll keep it looking like that for now. If I want to change anything more, then I can change anything more later. But how does that look in free cam? In free cam, that looks pretty darn good. I'll take pretty darn good. Let me get all of this pathed up. The pathing and like the bone mealing that I'm going to do on the grass is going to make everything just look so much better. Because like it looks a little bland right now, but I feel like that's mainly because I literally don't have any tall grass or flowers on the entire island. It's all just plain dirt or plain grass. And I definitely feel like having those flowers makes just everything seem so much more alive. Next thing on the activities list is really just to finish the house. Once we get the house finished, I want to do another build. I want to do my little shipwreck over here. I was talking about that a little earlier in the video, but I want to put like a little jetty over here with like cobblestone and stone and all that jazz, like just out here. And then over here, I want to have like a little shipwreck just to give our island a little bit of lore. Now, I've never built a shipwreck, so I'm probably going to suck at it, and it might ruin the entire island. And if it does ruin the entire island, then I'm just going to delete it, destroy it, and then probably put a raft over here. To be honest, I should probably just start by putting a raft over here rather than trying to build something completely new that I haven't done yet or have never practiced ever before. But who knows? We'll go along with it. If I don't like it, then I don't like it. It's really not the end of the world. We can figure out what I'm going to do with that later. For now, I just need to get a roof on this house, and then the house is literally just done. Unfortunately, I don't know what kind of roof to put on here. That's the only thing that I'm struggling with. I really feel like the roof makes or breaks a house, especially like this, and I really don't want to break the house. I really don't want to ruin the cool looking house I've got going on here, but I don't want it to just keep looking like a box. I do want it to look finished, obviously. I just have no idea what type of roof I should put on this. I'm thinking maybe deep slate because I have deep slate on the bottom over here. I should have deep slate on the top as well. So let me go ahead and get myself some more deep slate. I have a little bit in my chest over here. Yeah, right there I've got a stack, and I've got a little bit more deep slate bricks over here as well. So let me just move those over there. Empty my inventory, stick a totem in my offhand because I'm going to be going into the caves, and we should be good to go to get ourselves some deep slate. All right, I'm hoping this is enough. I got myself an extra additional 5 stacks, so I have 6. I have 7.5 stacks of deep slate now, or at least 7.25. And I just want to say this now. I apologize if you've noticed any changes in shift or changes in tone, shifts in tone, whatever. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I have not recorded 100 days in about a couple weeks. I have been super busy IRL with, you know, other IRL things, other content things, and everything 100 days has just found a way to completely escape me, which kind of stinks because I love recording these videos. I just genuinely have not had the time for it, and it has sucked. But I am trying to get back into the swing of things here and get all of this. I'm trying to be as entertaining as possible, although I am very tired. I'm honestly just exhausted from just the amount of work I've had to be doing like IRL. Anyway, we got some deep slate bricks. I'm gonna go slap a roof on this thing and honestly just hope and pray that it looks good. How on earth? What? Excuse me. Wait, where'd you go? You, how on earth? You know what? I don't even know how. I couldn't even tell you. I guess bro must have spawned up here because there's no villagers up here. I definitely did not tame you, and you're up here. Please get off the roof, Mr. Kitty. It's a good thing cats don't take fall damage, so he can be a little safe. Anyway, the roof is coming along quite nicely. We are just about finished. It took me about 2 or 3 iterations to finally stumble across this type of roof I wanted, with these little, like, you know, lines in between the roof and then with the deep slate, and I do kind of like it. I do think it is pretty good, and thank God, because, oh my lord, I am sick of just building something and destroying it, building something and destroying it, building something and destroying it, building something and then destroying it again. Oh my gosh, dude, it's so annoying when you do it like 2 or 3 times. I started off with like over here trying to like use all deep slate or all cobblestone. I even tried putting some like wood in there, and I just, oh my god, man, it's just, oh my lord. This looks fine enough to me, and cool, we're good. The only thing I'm worrying about is not having enough cobblestone. I really don't want to go get more cobblestone. Stone cutter these right now, and I'll worry about the rest of these stairs later. I'll get one. Let me just place them all down first, and then I'll worry about the one extra I need. Okay, wait, no, I need 3. Okay, good. I don't need just 1 extra. That's good. I like that. But the deep slate is all done. It's literally just the cobblestone now. Where'd it go? There it is. Cool. 4. Awesome. All right. The roof is fully done. What do we think? I think it looks all right. I think it looks fine-ish, maybe? I don't know. I don't entirely like those double strands, but there's really no other way for me to get them to work. It's either I don't have them lined up on the logs. Screw it. We'll try it. Whoa. Why am I still over here? Okay, I pressed the wrong button, that's why. All right, before I break all of that, let's do that. And now let's look at it. That looks all right. Just avoid this. Just don't look at this. Even though that doesn't even really look that bad, just avoid that little scenario back there. No one's going to be looking at that, so it doesn't matter. That looks pretty good. I like that. All right, cool. Let me just finish this up real quick. I did not even need to go get that extra little bit of cobblestone, but who cares? Job's done. Go ahead. Surely I can just, like... Watch this. I'm so cool. Oh my god, I actually did it. Wait, I actually did it? Okay. Oh, that's actually cool. Wow, I'm very surprised I actually did that first try. Okay. All right, now we have a nice roof on the inside as well. Add a couple more blocks over here and make this all look deep slatey. I'm gonna put some glowstone on the top of this just to give it a little bit more lighting in here because, you know, I have glowstone. I can just go into the nether and grab some more if I need it. Alright, cool. Let's go get some glowstone. This will require me going in the nether, so let's just do that real quick. How much do I need? 22. Okay, I need 22 glowstone. 20, 21, 22. Perfect. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Completed. Alright, awesome. The roof is fully done. Let's get one last look at it from the outside. Our farm is looking like it's needed to be picked up as well. So this is what the base is looking like right now. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying that. You go on the inside as well. We have our glowstone roof. We have our glowstone ceiling. We have our deep slate and cobblestone roof. It's not a glowstone roof. Our beautiful, awesome farm over here. I'm not going to bother making some, like, statue thing. I just don't really care. Now I need to get working on this shipwreck over here, which is, once again, going to take a lot of stone. So let's go material grabbing once again. All right, this is pretty much all of the stone I'm going to need. I've got 2 stacks of cobble. I've got 1 extra. Excuse me. You can go out of there. I don't want you. I've got 2 stacks of cobble. I've got 2 stacks of stone. I've still got plenty of deep slate. To be honest, I probably need to go get a little bit more deep slate just because all of my deep slate is currently deep slate bricks. I did take a little bit of a detour on the way here. I mended up my pickaxes. I finally finished this floor, or, well, kind of almost finished the floor. Let me just do this real quick. All right. I finished the floor. The floor is done. This is done. Pretty much this... Oh, well, I have that from when I was mending. This entire thing is pretty much done. All of the villager trading hall is finally fully done. I've got plenty of stone on my person, and all of my pickaxes are finally fully mended up. It's probably the last mend I'm going to need to do for the entire rest of the playthrough. And now we need to just slap a jetty on this. So, 3, 2, 1... Boom, just like that. Okay, jetty is done. Now what the hard part is just building the shipwreck. To be honest, I know I was talking about just not even building the shipwreck or building the shipwreck because I have never done it before and just, you know, I might have to destroy it and then build a raft. To be honest, I'm just going to build a raft, and if I don't like the raft, then I'm going to build a shipwreck, because I know if, like, I feel like a raft just makes a little bit more sense. I actually, to be honest, a shipwreck makes a little bit more sense, but who cares? Who cares? We have the jetty done. It's, you know, it's sleepy time, and then once we wake up, we can go ahead and build that raft. If I don't like the raft, I'm probably just going to go with the shipwreck, but a raft is a lot easier to destroy and rebuild, or a raft is a lot easier to destroy and then build something new, rather than spend a bunch of time on a shipwreck, and then I don't like it, and then I build a small raft. And who knows, I might not even end up liking the raft after I built it after breaking the shipwreck, and then I decide, oh wait, actually I want to go with the shipwreck. I'm indecisive, okay? I can't choose. But yeah, I do want to use, I kind of want to look like, I want to make this look like the barge from Grian's, like, I think it was Hermitcraft Season 7, his little barge shop. It kind of started with campfires, which I have a ton of. I completely forget when I even made these, but I have a ton of campfires. Actually, no, I didn't even make them. I traded for them. I remember that. So let me go ahead and get started on that, and I will be right back with you guys. All right, everybody, I think enough has finally happened to where I can give you all a little bit of an update of the current situation. If you can hear it, which you probably can by the noises outside and how I'm showing you right now, I have killed all my cows, and I now have sheep. So this all started when I found a wandering trader. He's this little guy over here. Unfortunately, I don't really know why I'm keeping him. I exhausted all of his trades. I got, he had a red dye trade, which was actually really huge. I was able to get red dye, and I really wanted to get myself a rose bush, but unfortunately, I did some research, and wandering traders cannot spawn rose bushes, which is very unfortunate because rose bushes are the most consistent way to get yourself red wool besides sheep, obviously. So with rose bushes, you can just use bone meal on a rose bush and it just duplicates the bush, and that's just an easy way to get infinite red dye. But those only spawn in flower forests, and we're on an island in the middle of the ocean and there's no flower forests. So I got lucky, a couple of sheep spawned. I ended up killing my cows, which gave, you know, enough space for sheep to spawn. At least I think so. I mean, I had one sheep spawn, I killed all my cows. I started building the raft, which we have that, and then, you know, I woke up the next day and another sheep spawned. So, and I've just been, you know, breeding them and shearing them as much as I possibly can in between. So we've got about a stack of red wool, which is obviously not enough. I've still got a good amount of red dye, obviously, which I will be using on any white wool we make with our string duper. I ended up going to the shipwreck that was over there that we went to like a freaking 70 days ago, and I got myself some dark oak, some spruce trapdoors, and some spruce logs as well for what we are going to use the raft on. And I am pretty excited to keep this thing going. I need to go mine myself a little bit of... Oh, there's another sheep. Well, would you look at that? There's another sheep. All right, let me just get you looked away real quick. All right, come on, join the friendly mob of sheep. Why don't we? Let me go ahead and give you some red dye as well, and these sheep should be just about ready for breeding again. Let me see. I know at least a couple of them have to be. There's no way, right? Okay, good. I can breed 2 of them. Perfect. All right, you're gonna get 6, and you're gonna get 6, and that's the rest of that stack of wheat. Now we can move on. I would like you guys to start getting your wool back. That would be quite nice. But the sheep army continues to grow. That is absolutely huge. Anyway, I gotta get some wood real quick. 8 is hopefully enough. That should be all I need. Just need to make myself some barrels real quick. All right, we got ourselves 4 barrels. Let me go ahead and decorate this. I'm gonna need myself some signs. Oh my gosh, it's never ending. And here comes the rain. Come on, it's so hard to build in the rain. This is going to be heavily inspired by Grian's Hermitcraft 7 Bard Shop, if you couldn't tell already. I know I've already said that, but it is very much going to be inspired by it, a considerable amount. Break that right there. I don't really need it. Put those little guys right there. All right, that should be it for the outside. Let me go ahead and get some fences for this thing. And now that the rain has finally cleared up, let me go ahead and smack a lantern on that, as well as a lead up at the top to give it that final touch. Or I guess I can't. Okay, how do I get that lead up there? I suppose I'm gonna do attach it to a mob. Here, you, come here. I have a job for you. Actually, wait a minute. I have a better idea. You, Mr. Iron Golem that likes to stay there at the bottom of the water. And I'm gonna go tie that right there. And wow, you are very visible. Wow, you are quite visible, aren't you? Whew. Yeah, you're just a little bit visible. Okay, let me just, I think we might just have to scrap the lead. We might just have to scrap the lead over here. Can I lead fish? What about you? Give me you. Give me, yeah. Okay, yeah, never mind. The idea's gone south. We can't lead fish. Well, I guess the lead idea is just gonna have to go on hold. We aren't really going to be able to use it. And with all that said and done, our little barge, our little raft is fully done as well. Gives a nice little touch to the base, just a little bit of a water build. To be honest, it could be a little bit bigger, but I'm not really gonna worry about it. Now it's really just making the lighthouse over there, and we're pretty much done with the overall build itself. I want to add a couple more smaller builds, like maybe like a shed right over here, another shed like right over there, or on the back over there, as well as some touch-up, add some trees, add some decoration with flowers and bone-mealed plants. But other than that, we are pretty much done with the overall build of the island. It's pretty much just building the lighthouse, doing all that extra stuff, and then beating the game, and then we've pretty much fully done. We've completed the whole challenge. but it is going to be hard to complete this lighthouse with my little restriction on red wool. Red wool is, it's not necessarily the easiest item to get whenever you're, limited by an island. I think it is time to let this guy go. Wandering traders cannot restock, so, I'm sorry, friend. I want my boat back. I hate to break it to you, but you gotta go. Now I gotta mine all of these trees out of the way, because this is where the lighthouse is gonna go. All right, all the trees are gone. Let me get rid of that. And I feel like a workaround I can do, because I don't have a lot of red wool, and it's just a general, like, a rare resource. I can definitely work around that by building using a different block as the base of what I want the lighthouse to be. Let me go ahead and flatten all of this out a little bit, make it a little bit more natural looking. And I mean, to keep it in tune with the rest of the build, I might as well just go and grab some of this deep slate that I have. I've certainly got plenty of it, but before I do that, let me go make a pit stop off at the sheep. They're probably ready to breed again as well. The army continues to grow, but it will never, ever be enough. All right, let me go ahead and swap out all of the wood for stone in my inventory, which I've done like 20 times already. And I will be back as soon as I have some progress on the lighthouse. All right, I believe I have fully finished the bottom of the lighthouse. We're just gonna ignore the back. I'm kind of running out of materials here, and I really don't feel like grabbing any more. So we're just gonna call it quits over there in the back. Listen, no one's even gonna see it anyway, so who cares? But I do believe this is a pretty good bottom of the lighthouse. I have this little inner area right here, which is where the color of the White House is going to start. The red and white wool alternating pattern will begin right here. Now, I really just need to get myself some white wool and pray that I have enough red wool. I just gotta hope that I have enough red wool. I should. I have a lot of sheep here, and the breeding that we just did, those sheep grew up and have their red wool, so we should hopefully have enough. This will probably bring us to about 2 stacks over here after this harvest. Yeah, just under 2 stacks over here, which should be plenty. I probably am gonna need some more deep slate as well, just for the ceiling and like roof area of the lighthouse, because I don't want the entire thing to just be, red and white. I am gonna need a top of the lighthouse, so I guess I will need a little bit more deep slate, but saved materials is saved materials, so I'm not really going to worry about it too much. I will end up getting some more deep slate, but we'll worry about that after we get the body of the lighthouse created. And 3 stacks of white wool and 2 stacks of red wool isn't enough, then I'm just going to cry. I'm just going to cry, just right here in the middle of the video. I'm going to cry. Anyway, listen, it's not going to look perfect. It's not going to look absolutely amazing, but we are going to have ourselves a cool-looking lighthouse, and I hope I can make it look good. All right, I think I definitely overestimated how much wool I'm gonna need. I have about a stack more than I thought. Let's do the moment of truth over here. How does that look? Wow. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. Wow. What? Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. I am very pleasantly surprised by that. Okay. I really wasn't expecting it to look that good. Oh, okay. Let me do another inside layer over here. It'll be a little bit blocky near the top, but okay, it's actually looking pretty dang good. How does that look? Is that too tall? I think that might be too tall. Yeah, that is way too tall for how inside that looks. All right, let's bring this back down 1 layer. All right, let's end with the top of the lighthouse being red and see how that looks. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot better. That looks good. Now it is literally just about making the top of the lighthouse, which is not going to be that difficult whatsoever. How does that look? Just real quick, how does that look? It looks all right. It's passable. We'll take it. We'll take it. I just need to go get some more deep slate. Man, I really love the never-ending battle between being a builder and having to get deep slate. Mojang absolutely cooked when creating this block during the Caves and Cliffs update, and unfortunately, they cooked with how it looks and how it complements just about everything, but they did not cook with the fact that it's literally impossible to insta-mine, and it takes forever to just mine in general. Like, why can't I just mine this quicker? It's so much quicker to just mine stone. But deep slate just looks really cool, unfortunately for every single builder in existence. I'll get myself 2 stacks, and then we'll head back up. If 2 stacks isn't enough to be the rest of this, then I'll just cry. I'll just cry. All right, and with my glass finally done, 26 should be the exact amount I need to finish up the rest of the lighthouse top. I have started doing a little bit of island decoration. I planted some trees. I've tried doing some bone meal on the grass. I'm trying to, like, meticulously place these saplings to where I think they're supposed to, like, look really good. If any of those giant trees grow, it's just going to completely ruin, like, everything. So hopefully none of those stupid giant trees go. Or grow, you know what I mean. But this should be enough glass to finish up this entire lighthouse, which will make everything look absolutely amazing. And, no, it's not enough. I'm missing 3. All right, cool. All right, I'll, you know what? I'm missing 4, 5. I'm missing 8. All right, cool. I'm missing 8. Awesome. All right, you know what? I'll worry about that. Ow. I'll worry about that later. I want to do a little bit more island decoration. I have a little bit of bone meal, so let me just place some of this bone meal down. I just need to, like, breathe some life back into the island here. Get some tall grass and some flowers back, as well as some natural trees growing, because it's literally just a blank island. But with that extra little bit of glass, it looks honestly pretty darn good if I do say so myself. To be honest, I'm probably going to make that a little bit more bulky, add an extra layer up top, because it is a little bit thin. But first, I need to just grab all of this sand real quick, and I want to use these leaves as well. I've had these leaves since literally the beginning. I've had these leaves since the start, and I still have absolutely no idea where to put them. I've been wanting to use them the entire time, but I have no idea where I should be putting them. I guess like right here for some decoration, but like is that really it? Like I wanna use them in more than just like my house, but like for real, where else am I putting these leaves at besides just like right in front of my house or right next to the lighthouse as well? Like I guess it doesn't even fit by the lighthouse. I don't know where to put the rest of these leaves, but I guess right there works for now. Let us go to sleep again, and then in the morning I can go ahead and grab some extra sand, as well as finish up the rest of the lighthouse and just get that a little bit more bulky and looking all fully complete. And hopefully I don't need to change anything else. I'm hoping that after I just grab this sand and I grab this extra bit of deep slate as well and bulk it up, I'm hoping I just like it. I want to be done. We are finally in the home stretch after that night, and now it's getting to the point where I'm worried about running out of time. I really don't want to run out of time. I want to finish this lighthouse. I want to finish decorating the island. I need to beat the game, put any finishing touches on the island, and then we are done with this 100 days on this survival island. So let me go grab this 8 sand, get that placed, and then I will be right back with you guys. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. There's a trident drowned. Okay, please drop a trident. Please drop a trident. 1. Okay, he's gonna be stubborn, aren't you? I want a trident so bad. Oh my gosh, this would be so cool to get a trident. I've got looting 3 on my sword, right? I don't have looting 3? I don't have looting 3. Okay, that's really not good that I don't have looting 3. Oh, screw it. We'll take our chances. And nope. Oh, man. I want a trident really bad. I don't know why I thought I had looting 3, but I don't. Why can't I just grab this out of the wall? Like, come on. It's literally just standing right there for me. Anyway, I'm gonna go get this lighthouse finished up. All right, I believe I've got the lighthouse looking all good. That is looking a lot better and a lot more bulky. I've got all of the glass filled up as well. To be honest, I'm thinking I should get rid of the top layer of glass and put some more glowstone in there so the glowstone is fully connecting. How would that look? Or does that just look fine? I think, honestly, I feel like it does look fine, but having 4 more glowstone would honestly just, you know, bring all of the pieces together. I didn't really plan on doing that, so I didn't even bother grabbing that glowstone, but now that I see it all put together, I feel like that just kind of makes the most sense. So let me go get myself some more glowstone real quick. All right, let me go ahead and break all of this. I am going to keep the glass, even though I don't really need it anymore. Let me fill that up and fill this up as well. Put that glass right there. So I guess I could have saved myself a little bit of glass. I didn't really need to grab all that much. And how does that look from all the way back here? I think that looks pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. The lighthouse is looking good. The house is looking good. The island itself is just overall looking very good. And now it is time to do the finishing touches. I don't have my water bucket. Do the finishing touches on the entire island. I got myself 17 bone meal. I went ahead and mined some kelp to go get some bone meal. And now it's time to go bone meal some more of the island, as well as put some pathing over to this lighthouse over here. Perhaps I should have made the pathing before using the bone meal on the grass. That would have been a smart idea. I kind of just wasted like 2 bone meal. You know, I don't really think things. I kind of just do them. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I know I'm not the only person that kind of works like that, but, you know, I recommend thinking things out before you do them. Unfortunately, I don't like to take my own advice here. All right, let me use the rest of this on this tree and pray that it grows. Oh, wow, it did. Oh my god, and good. I wanted a small tree. I wanted a small tree in front of my house just like that. Perfect. All right, now how does that look? I'm trying to make sure this all looks just really good in the free cam, and I would say that it absolutely does. Wow, that looks pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. And I think it is finally time to go ahead and make our Eyes of Ender and get headed over to the stronghold so we can go ahead and beat the game real quick. Now, where did I put my blaze rods and blaze powder? I know there's somewhere in here. One of these is, this is my other thing. Okay, there's my 7 blaze rods. Low-key, probably should have gotten myself some more, and to be honest with you, I'm just gonna empty my inventory over here. I get all of this kind of counts as like the same type of block. Let me go ahead and grab you. Give me 10 ender pearls. There's no way. Am I gonna have to wait for him to restock? Do I not have enough ender pearls? I don't think I have enough ender pearls. How many ender pearls do I have in my chest over here, if I have any at all? I have 14. I already have my 14. Okay, perfect. I was really worried there. Okay, good. We are all good with our Eyes of Ender, and we have some extra ender pearls as well. Go ahead and grab our golden apples. Go ahead and grab our extra totems. I did all of that work earlier in the playthrough, and I haven't even used any of the totems, or haven't even popped any totems yet, but I guess not popping totems is a good thing. Let me go ahead and make a bow. I'm not even gonna bother, like, you know, maxing it out or anything. I'm literally just going to use it to destroy the end crystals. That's literally all I'm going to be using it for. All right, I believe the inventory is fully done. I did just go ahead and enchant my bow with just a level 2 enchantment because I literally can. Why not? We should be fully ready to go. Oh, it looked like it was raining last night, and this grew. Oh, okay. Okay, we did get a big tree. You know what? To be honest, that's fine, actually. I'm not upset. How does that look? Let me go inside my house here and just see how the island looks with that big tree. Yeah, that is looking pretty good. I do like that with that longer tree. Normally, I don't like those big trees, but that is looking pretty dang good. And without further ado, I believe it is finally time for us to go throw our first Eye of Ender and pray that it does not break. We're going that way. Okay, please don't break. Please don't break. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to break one of my pieces of wheat. Let me just grab the eye, and let us grab our trusty little boat over here, and let's go ahead, get into the water, and let's get sailing. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. It's another villager ship. Wait, okay, that's awesome. Let's go raid this ship real quick for any of its loot. Hopefully it will definitely have some good loot for us. I know, like I said earlier, ooh, there's some pillagers as well. Okay, we gotta dodge the pillagers. I really don't want to deal with them again. There should be some golden apples on this for me, as well as plenty of arrows. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. All right, I just want the golden apples. That's really all I care about here, as well as the hay. I would definitely love some more bread. All right, I think I've gotten just about everything of value from this. I'm only gonna really need a stack of arrows. I've got plenty of hay bales. Let me go ahead and get myself a crafting table over here, which I'm surprised I'm leaving the house without. Do that. Let me go ahead and make myself a bunch of wheat to get myself a bunch of bread. I might as well just make all of this into bread, because I can. All right. Oh my gosh, wow, an exact stack. That's awesome. And the sun is looking like it's going down. It's not really going down. It's going down soon-ish, so let's go grab ourselves some wool, make ourselves a bed. I don't really need to worry about spawning, like, you know, a different world spawn, because the world spawn is just the island, so I can make a bed and get away with sleeping pretty much wherever I desire, because we'll just end up spawning right back at the island anyway. At least, I hope so. Alright, it is a new day. We should be good to go. I found myself another golden apple on the ship as well. It was one of the chests that I just didn't end up looting, and now we are good to get back on the sea and ready to keep exploring to find that stronghold. Let me go ahead and throw another eye, and it's back that way. Okay, it's that way. Nice. Let me just grab that real quick. We are getting dangerously close to the pillagers. Let me go ahead and throw another eye just right outside of the pillagers. We have to be getting close. Okay, yeah, it's back that way now. Okay, we gotta be like right on top of it. Did that break? Okay, that totally broke. Okay, I can afford to throw one more eye. That's it. But hopefully, I won't even need to do that. Stronghold, 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 stronghold. Please, where are you? Stronghold. Thank you very much. All right, right on top of it. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and find that portal room. Oh. Well, that's convenient. All right, you get out of here. Oh my gosh, we have a 2-eye. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, nice. Okay, what do I need? What do I need? We have our totem. Put our water right there. We have plenty of totems. Let me go ahead and just do this with all of the eyes real quick. I have some ender pearls. I have all of my totems. I don't really need that bed. I've got my bow. Let me go put that over there. I'll put that, actually, I'll put that instead of my axe right there. I have plenty of blocks. Let me get myself some wooden planks over here. And I believe that's everything that I need. So let me go ahead and... Ooh, yeah, love that sound. That sound is amazing. Let's go ahead and do that. My hotbar is fully fleshed out over here, and, let's hope we don't immediately fall off the platform and die. That would not be very good. All right, moment of truth. Let's go. All right, the end. Perfect. Nice. It is actually it's not a bad end whatsoever. This is, yeah, that's nice and close over there. Okay, I like that. The shaders make the end look oh, I just looked at him, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, good. The shaders make the end look absolutely beautiful. All right, let's go get these crystals real quick. 1, and surely I can shoot that, right? 2. Oh, come on. One more. Ah, right there. Oh, I'm the goat. I'm actually the goat. Holy crap, she is loud. What the heck? All right, that's much better. She's not screaming in my ear. Thank the Lord. Oh, she's perching. Okay, big. Why is there dragon's breath here? Oh my gosh, that's not good. Okay, good. We're on this side. Perch number 1. Hopefully we can get her down to at least 2/3, maybe a half if she's gonna stay. Okay. We got her down to 2/3, just under 2/3. That's good. All right, I think she's perching again. All right, she is perching again. Good. Let's get as many bow shots as I possibly can. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Ooh, that's not good. That's really not good. Okay, here she is. I mean, it's really not the end of the world. It's just gonna make, you know, I'm just gonna have to wait for her to perch even longer. Unless we can just get her done right now. Please, no. Oh, come on, one more. All right, I got one of my arrows back, and I hit her. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm actually surprised I hit her from one of my arrows. Nice, cool. Are there any more arrows I can pick up from the ground? Anything else? But she's perching. Okay, screw the arrows. It doesn't matter. We can just kill her right here. Come on. 1, 2, 3. No! No, you gotta be kidding me. Get her out of here. Let's go. Excuse me. No, don't try to ruin my fun. How dare you? How freaking dare you? Oh my gosh, let's freaking go, dude. We have beaten the Ender Dragon. We have almost survived a total of 100 days in this hardcore Minecraft world. We need to go and grab ourselves the dragon egg over there. I don't want to go through the portal just yet. I do want to get myself the dragon egg. Thank you. The next generation is ours. And now we can go on, head home, and appreciate the nighttime. Okay, before any scary, spooky mob spawn, let's, go to sleep. All right, okay. Phew, all right. The dragon has been killed. Now, normally I try and save the dragon and the night after killing the dragon for day 100, but, I'm actually in that zone where it's not day 100, and I still have a little bit more time to do stuff. I was worried about running out of time, but I have not run out of time yet. I think I'm just going to spend the next couple of days, you know, just tuning up the island, making it all look good, and then at the end, I will be back with you guys when all of that is said and done on day 100, or at least sleeping to day 100, and we can go ahead and wrap this thing up. All right, I believe I have finally finished just about all of my finishing touches. It is nighttime, and now it is finally time to wake up and call it a video. Alrighty, let's do one final tour of the island. We have over here, we have our lovely house. I ended up just putting my dragon egg right there because why not? We have our awesome sheep farm. I really don't know why they're so obsessed with that corner. If someone can tell me why they're so obsessed with this corner, please comment below. I'm very confused. We have our wheat farm over here. Obviously, we have our villagers below. You come out here, we have our nice fountain. We have our little barge raft over here, which I added some extra little pieces of driftwood. Chopped down this tree, so now it's just, you know, it was blocking the nether portal. Speaking of, we have our very cool nether portal. We have our very cool lighthouse. And over here, we have a little fisherman's hut with a nice little bridge going over to it as well. So I just added a few finishing touches. Took a couple pictures as well. And it is now, I think it's finally time to call it quits. It's finally time to call it a wrap. So if you have made it this far into the video and you are somehow still watching, thank you so freaking much from the bottom of my heart to making it all the way to the end of this 100 days. I do greatly appreciate it. The first 100 days was really good, so I'm hoping this one can do pretty well as well. I do already have my next one planned, and I'm super excited to get another 100 days out for you guys. That'll probably be out in about 5-ish weeks or so from the upload time of this video. Just keep out, look out for any, like, community posts. Subscribe if you are new, if you haven't already, from the many times I've asked for subscribers. I do appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 5K by the end of the year, so any and all support is greatly appreciated. This has been one of the more enjoyable 100 days I've done. I liked the first one, but not being able to kill things was definitely a challenge in and of itself, and I was very glad that I was able to get my sword back, you know? The Survival Island certainly had its own challenges with not being able to get a bunch of certain things, but I'm glad we were able to make it work. I'm glad we were able to make a cozy little survival island for ourselves. Unfortunately, I made a house, and I once again did not do any interior. You know, I don't do interiors. I just don't do them. I get settled in somewhere, and then that's just where I live for the entirety. It's hard to believe that 100 days ago, these trapdoors on this block right here was where the original grass was, and this was a hill. All of this was dirt before this, you know, 100 days ago, all of this was dirt. And now it is a fleshed out and fully colonized survival island. And that is a wrap for it on this video. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.